lead us astray.
The consequences of your actions here are irreversible.
Take the Hellbreaker. May it serve you well.
There are few who can complete this challenge. He is worthy.
Come, brothers! Let hell tremble before our might!
The time has come for a reckoning. You will not stop my vengeance.
What is going on, you beauties out there, you slayers? Welcome back. I feel like it's been a couple weeks there, Hugo. How you feeling, man? Hugo Martin, game director at id Software of Doom Eternal.
Feeling good.
Yeah?
How am I positioned here on camera? Is it all good? I could see myself.
It's perfect. Look at you. You're
Perfect.
centered. Look at that.
Yes.
Print it out and frame it.
I'm good. We have a lot of game to play tonight.
We do.
And, you know, let's just, there's not a lot to talk about. I mean, I feel like the community has been very quiet over these past week. And so let's just play Why Would We Talk About Anything? No, the Mr. Rogers Nerd Corner portion of this show is going to be a little shorter today.
Okay.
Because Josh and I have a lot of catching up to do with video game playing.
We do.
And so I might be here for 3 hours. So buckle up because it's going to be a long stream.
That's right.
But of course, Josh, we have to address the controversy. Let's talk about the controversy. Where should we start?
Well, see, the fun thing about whenever we release content is it always comes with both the love, the support, the appreciation, and of course the drama-rama. Like, we can't just release something without drama-rama because it's 2021 and because we're all in quarantine, we're all still doing this pandemic thing, and, you know, emotions run high. And that's okay because it's coming from a place of passion and of, you know, loving something so much that, you know, sometimes, you know, people just, they get either in their heads or in their emotions or, you know, we've seen a lot of, so, okay, I'm backing up to start at the beginning. So at the beginning, we saw a lot of reviews coming in for. By the way, we just released Ancient Gods Part 2. Thank you everybody
Yes.
for already who has been playing and giving us this feedback. So we saw this huge deluge of like positivity and people being like, "Oh my God!" We saw people like, "God, there was Midnight, Ghostface, all these people were
Oh, yeah.
streaming and playing, right?"
And we watched all the streams, and it was a glorious, first opening day of Tag 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the initial playthrough of Tag 2 for the majority of the player base was an enjoyable experience. I mean, I watched that firsthand happen. Tyler McVicker and all kinds of people, all the
Yeah.
way from like larger YouTube influencers like Crow Carnage, him playing through and just having a good time, to like some of our other players like Midnight and stuff. So like it was glorious, and real time we were celebrating because it was like, oh, they're having a good time, that's great, which is all we ever wanted. But as time went on and people started learning the hammer more and subsequent playthroughs, and really starting to dig into it, and it's wrong to say that everybody loved it outright right from the beginning. Of course there would be a certain tier of Doom players who are pretty tough to satisfy when it comes to challenge on this type of experience, a base game experience, again, not a master level. So then we saw it. They wanted it. They wanted more. They wanted more challenge, which is fair. I think it's fair. Ultimately, no one's wrong. That's it. Like we're at the point with development of the game that more than ever, I think we need master level content. To be able to reach the very top echelon of players. I think the criticism of Tag 2 from our top tier players who are looking for more challenges is valid. I mean, it's or anyone. I don't even want to just say it's top tier players. Can things be better? Absolutely. Like, do I wish the Dark Lord got out of his suit? And so I wanted to have a mech battle with the Dark Lord, and and he transforms into a dragon. It's a DLC. That is the reality. It is not a full game. So just so people know, we're very transparent. I tell you guys everything. A normal boss fight in a base game takes minimum a year, but a year, let's just say, right? So the Gladiator took 2 years. That's how long the Gladiator took.
Damn.
And that's normal. Now, I would say that the team has gotten much faster and more efficient. And by the way, hopefully, chat, my microphone is better. We made some changes to the microphone. Is it better?
How we sounding, everybody? We sounding okay? Seeing it's pretty good. It's swinging.
Okay, good.
Cutting out just a little bit. Sounds solid. Okay.
So yeah, it's just the realities of a DLC. It's post-launch content. We can't. The only reason why that stuff is not there is because we don't have time to put it in there. Let's save that stuff for a main game. Is it a shame? Do we wish that we could have done multi-stages and more drama, and he takes different forms? I thought it would be cool if he took like a monster form, something huge, and you engaged him with a mech or something. But all of this stuff is just like, unfortunately, at the scope of it would fit into a main game, not necessarily post-launch content. That's to say, criticisms aside of the boss fight, it's all valid. We're always listening. Many people love the fight, some people didn't. Totally get it. Could some of the encounters be, refined or have more stuff added to it? Absolutely. I think that's super valid. Do I think that some of the Tag 1, we'll take the Tag 1 stuff and put it on the side for now. But as far as Tag 2 goes, so the whole purpose, I'd like to dispel some myths really quick.
Let's do it.
Did we do this to appeal to casual? If anybody in their right mind thinks that anything about Tag 2 is casual, is crazy. You guys have really just lost sight of what casual means. There is so much stuff going on, and it absolutely requires an understanding of the Doom Dance. You got to know how to burn. You got to be chainsawing. You got to be ice bombing. You got to be doing all these things in order to progress. And I saw many reviews from reviewers who don't know the dance and got smashed, and gave us, some outlets gave us a low score. Not many. We actually have really good scores this time. Gave us a few because they said it was too hard. So it does require the knowledge. It's meant to be a celebration of a year's worth of acquiring knowledge, a celebration of the Doom Dance. Um, I didn't want it to be as hard as Tag 1. Like I thought Tag 1 was about testing the player, Tag 2 is about rewarding the player. That's what Tag 2 was all about. A glorious send-off. Think of it like a third act that is a celebration, a focus on fun over challenge, but definitely challenge, fun through challenge. I mean, there is challenges and a challenge to Tag 2, but not quite at the same frequency as Tag 1.
Like
Tag
you
1
have some
because
more
it did,
agency, right? Like the
yeah,
escalation encounters having the second optional one, things like that, as
yeah,
opposed to Tag 1 just being
absolutely.
like that's that's just mainline. That's golden path. You have to go through that stuff.
Tag 1 didn't introduce any new mechanics. It was all about new AI.
Hmm.
So what it meant, what then as a result, because there are no new mechanics, it says, tell me, okay, you're not going to get any new equipment, so let's see how well you know your toolkit and how good you are at the Doom Dance. Let's test you. Since Tag 2 introduced a new mechanic, it was more about rewarding the player for using that mechanic. And as you master the mechanic in subsequent playthroughs, yes, you start to feel super powered. But that is also how you make the player fall in love with mechanics. In master levels that follow this release, we will absolutely be creating encounters, excuse me, that will test your skill with the hammer. Could some rebalancing take place with the hammer? Maybe. I mean, again, guys, people are saying that they're having fun, and that's really like, do we want to take that away from them? I mean, I'm not sure. Uh, when it comes to the so I thought I told you guys this leading up to release that Tag 2 needed to focus on pacing because Tag 1, no one's going to convince me otherwise.
I'm gonna
Tag 1
pause you for
does
two
not
seconds.
have
I'm seeing enough
good.
people saying we're having like noise issue things again, like noise cancellation. Let's switch that one part back on Discord because maybe the auto thing
Okay.
isn't cutting the mustard. Because I think normally a lot of people have that set to auto, like I know mine is, but I know that certain sensitivities or how far away the mic is from you and stuff, it can bug out. So let's switch it
All
back
right.
to the way you had it
Let me
before.
do a test.
That's too cut out. I can't even hear you. It's cutting out the noise, including your
Is
sonorous
that
voice. Yeah, that's better. I can hear
is
you
that
again.
better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I said this during the streams leading up to it. I think Tag 1, looking back, just had bad pacing. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, every single moment of DLC 1 is on like an 8 and above. And what happens is players get exhausted, like most players, most Doom fans. And so by the time they arrive to the peaks of difficulty, like the final arenas, there's two of them on each side in Blood Swamps, they're just exhausted. And that's not a good thing for anybody. I mean, that kind of exhaustion should be saved for a master level
Mm-hmm.
and not anything to do with like catering to critics or anybody. No critic, nobody who doesn't know the Doom Dance is getting through either of these DLCs, but it just didn't have good pacing. And I said that in streams leading up to this. So I was just surprised at people saying like, "Oh my god, he went back in." The truth is, most of you didn't play through all of DLC 1 before you ran out and said that you thought we nerfed the whole thing into the ground. Because if you play through the whole thing, you will see that we only messed with softening the intro of UAC Atlantica and then shaving off a couple of peaks throughout the experience. Like tentacles hidden in fog with possessed arachnotrons. That's a bit excessive. Like the techniques that you guys were using to overcome that particular encounter was just broken. You guys were being forced, from software games at their worst. When you have to feel like you're steered into an exploit
Mm-hmm.
in order to overcome something. So we'll be some of the. I will say this though, like what I learned was that, you know what, for better for worse, it's the experience that you fell in love with, and I totally respect that. So I will be reverting most of the changes to Tag 1. Good news. I think that the idea was to soften the intro to UAC Atlantica for somebody who hasn't played, loves the Doom Dance, shows up, wants to play, doesn't hit a wall of difficulty, notices right away it's harder, but gets eased into the difficulty. That's why most 70% of the nerfs were concentrated to the opening of UAC Atlantica to make that transition into DLC difficulty just a bit more of a ramp. because prior to that it was just a wall.
Like a cliff. Yeah.
But I will say that I didn't think that the reason why I had no problem putting that stuff back, just to return it to the version that fans loved, was I didn't think that that's where players were having to do exploits to overcome challenge. I didn't think the opening to DLC 1 was too hard. I think it's very achievable. I just thought from a pacing perspective, there was no easing into anything. But we can return it. I don't have a problem with that. It reminds me a lot of like some of the Star Wars special edition changes that were made by Lucasfilm, because it's kind of like, listen, I realize that some of the prosthetic, VFX in the originals was really janky looking and didn't age well. And yes, some of your CG stuff looks better, but I want you to leave it the way I fell in love with it. So that's how I feel about DLC 1. So
you want to see the rubber guy in the suit that you know and love.
Yeah. So we'll be returning the UAC Atlantic difficulty stuff, but so many black belts in the community have told me that hiding tentacles in fog does not add to the experience. I get it. It continues to make it hard. So I'm going to look to try to continue to shave off some of those spikes that, guys, the reviews on Steam Store show that, like, they're not working. Like they're not reaching enough of the Doom fan player base, because it's just fog on top of, even G-Man Lives put it in his review that he said it was too far. It was a step too far. And so I'm going to return a lot of the Tag 1 stuff to what it was, but then look to surgically keep some of those moments that I thought were too hard, which I could pretty much list off the top of my head. Tentacles hidden in fog, absolutely. It was the Holt bridge fight. The Holt bridge fight frustrated me because, it didn't frustrate me. I enjoyed it, but I put it in there because I wanted it to be a final test. The problem is a final test before you're about to experience one of the hardest boss fights we've ever made in Sammer. Again, people head into Sammer exhausted. They just head in burnt out. And what I really didn't like about the Holt fight is that I think an encounter at its worst demands spawn memorization. I think that sucks. And I think
where you have to basically die and then memorize every single spawn
and I think that the bridge fight demands spawn memorization from 90% of the player base. Yes, I get it. Like the Dracus of the world, there's nothing that requires spawn memorization. But when I watched players play, I saw that they were memorizing things in order to overcome the challenge, and that's not Doom. That for an Ultra Nightmare run, I don't mind that. But that for like a base run, it bothered me. So I do think we'll keep some of that stuff in there. I might return the hidden tentacles just to kind of check the player, but the fact that we spread out some spawns and didn't overlap them as much on the bridge, I just think that allows players to go in, have one last challenge, but it's not like, I think the bridge fight for a lot of players is one of the hardest fights. And as a result, again, the player base has spoken on Steam reviews. These encounters were being called out. They were being called out as frustrating, and it's Steam. That means these are the people on PC who bought the DLC, and they're saying, I love this. These encounters suck. So like,
and largely
am
like
I
keyboard and mouse players,
I'm not.
right?
Yeah, it's not a listening to critics. It's listening to you. You have spoken with your thumbs down of DLC 1. You said this is too hard. I don't like it, and you gave it a thumbs down. We had a very low review score.
I'm seeing people in chat right now too saying that that bridge fight was frustrating. No more tentacles.
Totally.
It was hard. Yeah, totally.
No, dude, hell yeah, it was like no one's gonna complain with removing hidden tentacles, dude. Like that's not, like
it's not something that you would miss, right? Yeah.
No.
And like you said, a lot of the ways that people were getting around those
is terrible.
We're doing things like using Geo to jump off of, or just me hooking around, and it's like, well, at that point, it's
why is it even there?
Right.
Exactly. Like, so, and the worst part is when someone's climbing a mountain of difficulty, which is what the DLCs are.
Sure.
And they die on the way up enough times, they just give up.
Right.
They don't make it all the way, and that's not a good thing. You know, like. Some of the possessed Baron fight is a big one. If anybody thinks that the introduction of the spirit through the use of a possessed Baron is balance, you're crazy. That's not how you introduce that AI. So what did the DLC reviews say on Steam for the possessed Baron? They said the spirit sucks and he's too hard, because anybody who took the right side path and the first spirit they saw was a possessed Baron.
Yeah,
that's not a good intro to that AI. That means you're going to die like 10, 15 times. And you're going to be like, hey, what do you think of the spirit? I think he sucks, and that's kind of what happened. He got a bad rap from a certain amount of player base. Again, Doom fans, people who know the dance.
Yeah.
Because their intro to him was a possessed Baron. So that's a change that I want to keep because I don't think it's fair that anybody who picks that side has to face a possessed Baron to begin with. Like, guys, just sit in my shoes for a second, walk in my shoes for a second. It's just like, is that really how you intro an AI as demanding as a spirit?
Right.
It is. So we'll keep some of those peaks of frustration in DLC 1. We'll return Atlantica because I don't think the intro to Atlantica is too hard, and I'll do that because I hear you fans. I too fall in love with things and I don't want them changed, and I think it's fair. We were wrong. I was wrong. You want to blame somebody? Blame it on me. What else? The Doom fan base, the discourse. That's the right word, right?
Yeah.
On the Doom fan base. So we've got the DLCs are made for Doom fans, fans of the Doom combat. That's who buy DLC. That fan base ranges from people who play the game and love it, but don't play it all the time, have never played a mod, and are playing on a base controller, base PS4, Xbox controller, no paddles, total Doom fan, along for the ride. They might play it on Hurt Me Plenty, like Ultraviolence.
Yeah.
And so we have to make the game for them, and we have to make the game base game content like a DLC, all the way to Dracu. And that's a pretty wide gap, and I would say that Doom is one of the most uncompromising skill-based FPS experiences out there. So, we're doing things with spirits, screechers, certain AI types, certain encounters that are like,
and you're comfortable teaching through death, right? Like we talked about.
Yeah, I said this all the time. Frustration is a part of engagement. We teach things through death.
Yeah.
That's a bold statement, and we got to stick to our guns, and we do. But what I don't like is when this end of the player base is furious because we made a piece of content that allows this part of the player base, to actually make it through the experience. Like, I can understand your frustration. I'm not saying you're at fault. I totally get it. Base content has to be for all Doom fans. That's what I would say. And I got a lot of notes from, Doom fans further on this side. Dads
black belts. Oh, the other side. Yeah.
Yeah. The what I would consider the dad at the jiu-jitsu gym. That's me at the jiu-jitsu gym. I use this analogy with some of the fans. I was like, if I go to a jiu-jitsu gym and it's 25 MMA guys only, and they don't have room for me, I'm not training there. I don't like it. Like I want to go to a place that has the full range. I get to roll with the 25-year-old psychopath. I get to roll with the dad who's my age and also has hip problems.
Right.
And that's what Doom is. Doom is for everyone. Like, we don't want to push the base content, all the way just for the top end of the player base, because I don't think that that's very inclusive. I don't think that's fair. So it's important that DLC 1 and DLC 2 is designed in a way to allow all players into the experience. Unfortunately, we do not have the technology. Technology makes it sound so sweet. We don't have the game is not set up to be able to.
I like any sentence that starts with "we don't have the technology." By the way, try this for me real quick. Just take the mic and move it a little bit away. I don't know if that's what's maybe tripping it a little bit. Yeah. Let's try that.
Is that better? Hello.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah, we don't have the game set up to be able to allow for a lot of variation from Hurt Me Plenty to Nightmare. Like, I would love to be able to say this stays like this for Nightmare and that's like that on Hurt Me Plenty. The game's just not set up that way. Like, of course, it's something I'd like to do. It's not something we could do. So, unfortunately, we have to use a bit of a one size fits all, for the entirety of our Doom fan base. So that's just the dilemma. I think what it says is that more than ever, we need master levels. So we have prioritized the creation of master levels big time in the next patch.
Nice.
Right now, what we have ready, we have several main campaign master levels that won't involve the hammer ready to go. We have 2 that we're trying to put in there. Maybe it'll end up being 1. Guys, it's all about timing, QA, testing. We don't want to ship you guys buggy stuff. We know the master levels tend to be bug prone. It's challenging. You guys understand it's a layer on top of the base game. And then if that layer touches the base game layer in any way, and then it messes up the base game, but blah, 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 it's very, very challenging. And the QA guys are working their butts off,
Huge shout out.
to try to total shout out to QA, to make sure that that content is not buggy, but it still gets like that sometimes. So we appreciate your patience.
Yeah.
And so I think we'll ship next patch with 1. I'm really pushing for 2. DLC 2 master levels will be in the following patch, potentially coming out a little sooner. We'll see. But we are prioritizing that stuff to be able to give you an experience worthy of hammer mastery, because I know many of you have mastered it that time. An encounter that's capable of challenging a player who knows how to use the hammer. Maybe it's not possible. I think it is. And it basically,
I love this.
it's really easy. It just means a lot of dudes. That's all it's going to mean. It's going to mean, so Tag 2 was like that for a long part of the development. And I took it out. Not from pressure. So if it was the wrong decision, it's my wrong decision. Blame me. Because it was too hard. Like, the problem was the way that it felt is it was like, if you don't have this mastered by the time you get this level, you're dead, you know? And we play tested it with Doom fans. And what we saw was they were like, dude, I'm getting smashed. And I was like, well, you're not using the hammer. They're like, dude, you just gave me this 30 minutes ago. You know, like I literally have this for 30 minutes and now you're giving me like, you know.
How can I be an expert already, right?
Yeah, I'm taking my SATs in hammer combat the 30 minutes after I've acquired.
That's like a new key for keyboard players too. You're like,
no, it is.
Unless
so
you're doing your Crucible. But even with that, it's not something that you mix in the same way, right?
And there's a lot of players who we watched, and this is exactly what we saw internally when we tested it, is that they actually don't even use the hammer too much until the Dark Lord boss fight. They're like, oh, yeah, I have this.
Yeah.
And then just think, but they're good enough that they could get through it without the hammer. Just think of the player, again, who's on a base controller, who's not good enough to quick switch their way out of any problem. You know, so what we saw in testing is they were getting smashed. And I found that it was better to like gradually test them. You know, there is a test in there that we are incentivizing the use of the hammer, but subsequent playthroughs, you start to really get into the groove of the hammer. And then, yes, you start to dominate the experience and nothing can touch you. But it was really about making that first run through of DLC 2 enjoyable, you know, like to be able to bathe in the power of the tools, you know, and enjoy yourself. Some of the encounters, like a platform full of stone imps, was just meant to celebrate the mechanics. That's it. Like, I thought the pacing of DLC 1 was objectively not good because every single encounter is a combat puzzle. Every one.
Right.
It shouldn't be like that. It should be combat puzzle. And then what I would consider to be like a kind of a spike in the power fantasy style encounter where like, here's 6 blood punch pickups and 5 pinkies, just wreck them. You know, like, oh, here's a bazillion shotgun shells and 25 stone imps, go crazy, you know, like, so I think it's like combat puzzle, power fantasy encounter, you know, maybe traversal puzzle, and then arena fight. That's how it should be. And how Tag 1 is combat puzzle, little combat puzzle, mega combat puzzle, arena fight, you know, like, and I just think, yes, there has a certain charm to that. But I think that's why Tag 1 objectively, it's in the Steam reviews. You've all said it. I've heard your feedback. For a large portion of the player base, DLC 1 can feel exhausting. Then that's not how I want people to associate with Doom content. Now, when it comes to master levels, again, that's where I think we could challenge you. But despite all that, you can't change stuff after it's already come out.
Sure.
That was a mistake.
I mean, you can, and we did, but maybe.
But I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. We'll put it back. I'm the same way, guys. I'm the same exact way. I really relate to how you feel. Are we going to make DLC 2 harder? I don't want to. Like, again, we can, but after everything I just said, from this, you know, from the dad in the jiu-jitsu gym to the 25-year-old who's more than likely on steroids, I really need to make sure that this content is for all of them. And yes, I could slide it this way. In 3 days, we could make this thing just like Tag 1. Is that good? You know, like, I'm speaking to all of the Doom fan base out there, people on a base controller, people who want to play it on anything they want, people who don't play mods, people who don't do Ultra Nightmare runs. Like, is that good for them? You know?
And like you're saying, the beauty of it is like, go ahead.
I think that we need the top tier of that player base. Please understand that you are the black belts. You are the 25-year-old peak condition in your prime.
Super juicer?
Super juicers of the Doom community. You're the leaders I think Mayo's one of the leaders from a communication standpoint, absolutely, and guys like Midnight lead in their own way as well, but and Alston and and Cynic and stuff, but like in terms of pure skill and just streaming and playing the game, you guys playing the mods, which I love, and you guys doing all that crazy stuff, you're the leaders of the community. I'm asking you to be kind to everybody in the gym. That's it. Because when I walk into a jiu-jitsu gym and the black belts are douchebags, I don't want to fucking be there.
It's like we're doing Karate Kid all over again, right? It's like
I don't like it.
You can be a black belt and not be in Cobra Kai. And I'm not talking about the new Cobra Kai. I'm talking about the old Cobra Kai.
Yeah, don't be Johnny and his psycho 4 friends, from the original Cobra Kai, because it got like that for a half a second. It was like, and I was seeing it in the messages of people sending me messages being like, dude, I liked it. Like, Jared Smith, someone who I talk to on Facebook often. He's really there are certain people that I zero in on who I see as like Tyler McVicker is a good example of like from the spectrum of a Doom fan, but maybe doesn't play every day, to like, again, like a mod Ultra Nightmare level guy.
Yeah.
Tyler's above average. He's amazing at the game, but he's normal. Like when I watch Tyler play,
he's not like
he looks like he looks like a human being.
Yeah.
I don't know what Himp and Hey Kyle's not of this earth anymore. Like I don't know what he is. Like
he doesn't even have a HUD. He lives in a different universe.
I watched him play, and he really liked it, by the way. But I was just like, Jesus, Hey Kyle, like you are. I don't know what you're doing. Like you just give him a chance, for Christ's sakes.
Right. It's like, stop switching. Let him breathe. He just spawned. Yeah.
No, but he liked it. I really appreciate Hey Kyle. I mean, he liked it a lot, and but so like.
You were saying getting back to your Facebook, bud.
Like just he felt that DLC 1 was awesome, but like pacing wise, a little exhausting, a little tedious, and it does get tedious when you're getting whacked by a hidden tentacle, and no, you're not on a mouse and keyboard, and you can't flip around, and like take it out in a second. And there's just so many of those one after the other. I just think it was tedious at times, and that's what I try to do. But we'll return it. We'll return it back to what it was. But so I wanted, again, tag 2 is the test, tag 1 is a test, tag 2 is a reward.
Yeah.
And but listen, art is subjective, and none of what I said is fact. That's just my subjective opinion.
Okay.
And I could be dead wrong. Don't think that you're wrong for thinking what you're thinking. You're wrong if you try to aggressively convince other people that you're right.
That's
true. And that they're wrong. That's wrong. Like,
That's a good point. That's just a life lesson right there. Boom, dropped it.
That's it. That's it. I think that is it. So be good to each other, and I need the top tier of our player base to lead by example and make room for the dads in the gym.
Because we all started as human beings, whether we liked it or not. You know what I mean?
So the reason why I play like this is, number one, I like playing Doom on a controller. But number two, even the little bit of advantage. Actually, I will say for controller players, anybody who puts paddles on, it's a huge difference. It's like night and day. I could, with paddles, and if I have 2 of them, I never have to take my fingers off. So I could do what a mouse and keyboard guy does of jump, aim, and shoot at the same time. It's a monumental leap forward in an advantage.
Right.
I insist on playing like this because I want to demonstrate for the dads in the gym that it can be done. That's why I do this. That's why I don't use BFGs. Aside from just being awesome and Gen X, I also just want to show you that it can be done. I want it to be for everyone. It's important for me. I'll just wrap it up with saying that, like, I will tell you guys that to the black belts, that's why we made the game. Seeing what you guys are doing, it brings a tear to my eye, because that's what we wanted the game to be. I wanted the game to have a high skill ceiling, and it's building something, and it's making the guitar and watching what Eddie Van Halen does with it. That's what you're doing. You guys are the Jimi Hendrix and the Jimmy Page, and I really need a reference that's not from fucking 30 years ago, but like some young person today who's good. Does anybody even play the guitar today? I don't even know. No one does.
Questionable. It's questionable. Honestly.
Right, Josh, you would know better than me, but like you're the grandmasters of the experience, and that's all we ever wanted. So I applaud you guys, and it's what we hoped the game would be. And thank you all. And so, drama aside, I thought it was so amazing what I saw happen over the course of the last couple of days, with Mayo re-releasing his review and being
Sure.
more constructive, and like Alston making a video, and even Himp. I don't even know how to say Himp's name.
I think he said it. Yeah.
Even he made a statement about being kind to each other, because we did
Yeah.
all of a sudden black belts from everywhere rushed to the Steam store and review bombed us. And it's like, really? That it's almost like you bust into the gym and you're like, they're letting dads in here. Let's burn it down. Like, come on, guys, we got to make room for everybody. So to see the community come together after that, I thought that's why the Doom community is special. That's why Josh and I love coming on here every week to do this. It's so hokey, but we're like family. Come on, we talk all the time. Like, our troubles are your troubles, and you guys help us figure shit out with the. When you guys are constructive like you were, we just went through a really dark period with the blood punch and the no target chainsaw stuff, which is fixed.
Thanks to you guys again, by the way, right?
That got fixed because of you guys.
Yeah.
Because you guys were constructive in the feedback that you gave us.
Yep.
And we can hear you when you're constructive.
Right.
When you're like yelling at us, it's like a megaphone in our face, and it's just like, emotion.
Plus, it's just like anything else. It's like if you see a crime, report the crime. Don't go to the officer and be like, something bad happened. It's
yeah,
cool.
Totally.
That's awesome. What am I supposed to? I need to fix that. How do I fix that? Show me the video. Tell me where the person lives. Give me the info, because we're cool detectives trying to do detective work. So send me on Discord bugs when you have them. And again, just like anything else, it's like we just need to come at this with as much information as possible, because that information gives us the tools to then go put fixes in to try things. And then with the amazing team, again, of like, we'll just say like the Gibson or the Fender, machine line that we have, we were able to tweak these things so that when we hand these to you as lead guitarists, as Ferrari drivers, then everything is just exactly where you want it to be. But it takes you guys helping us to do that, which thank you, because that's how we got here.
And from the Discord channels, we were able to put through the feedback, we were able to put some of you under NDA, working with Josh. I think that we were able to really, really diagnose, guys, it's hairy. I have no idea how the programmers do it, but I know that when they have to go in and fix this stuff, it's very, very difficult. There's a high risk that you'll break something else. Yeah. It looks like we were able to fix it with minimal problems, and which is a good thing. So thank you very much. But that's because that was a fantastic example of like Mayo released a video about how Doom was broken, but it was super constructive. It was like a really, really good. And I thought that the video set the tone for the community about less like outrage and more like, hey, this is frustrating and it's broken. We care. We're raising our hand. Let us help you fix it. And we heard you. I took that video. I sent it to Marty and the team, and I said, let's engage them, and it really worked. So I feel like I really like that. I feel like that's what we settled into here, with the feedback coming out of Tag 2. And we hear you, and that's why we're going to be reverting some of those things.
But you make such a good point in general. It's like, it's just one of those things that I feel like is always nice to have a check-in and a reminder of like, okay, it's 2021 and everybody's online, and we all have these like both anonymous, voices in different social places and Steam and everywhere else. And then, we have, people trying to make a name for themselves making content. And again, it's like everybody has a choice of how to frame everything that they put out there. So it's one of those things where it's like, we understand sometimes that the easiest thing to do is just like, we've talked about this a million times. The easiest thing to do is to tear something down. It takes no time, no effort. You just go, that's bad, kick the leg out, let the damn thing fall, laugh in its face. We all get that. But it's like building something up or seeing something that's wrong and then being able to try to take the time and the care to not only articulate it, but to put it in such a way where it shows that you are on the side of wanting this thing better for not only yourself, but for everybody else that plays it. It's like, it takes a lot of effort, and I'm not underplaying it. None of us are, but it's like that is the kind of stuff that gets us to the point where we're like just flawless in everything. I mean, that's how we got this far already. So it's just like more of that, please. And again, it's like when you see it with other people, it's just like being, again, we are such a tight community that there is like no excuse for us not reaching out to each other and being like, bruh, I understand. You're feeling heated. Let's talk about it. Let's get through it, and then let's get to a point where we're now helping and then making everything better. Like, we can all do this because I've seen all y'all do it, and y'all are good at it. So let's just keep it going for sure.
We on the Arachnotron nerf, what that was basically a really, really old character who a lot of the later characters that we introduced with weak points, we have dialed them in, going back to the base game, all the way up to the Armored Baron, to function in a certain way to allow the players, again, the wide margin of the player base, to be able to take out the weak point.
Yeah.
I will look to try to, so that's why we did that. That's it. It's just a really, really old character that's not really up to date with the stuff that we were doing by the time we made like the Maker drone, for example. So we will revert. Well, I'll look to revert to his behavior to what it was for Nightmare only, and then I think probably his projectile speed needs to be returned to what it was. I still do like that there's a break in when he shoots, and that there's some spread to the way he shoots. So the lesson is being taught to take out the turret, but it's not quite such a severe lesson, which again is not a very good intro into the mechanic of weak points. He's the first character that teaches you weak points, but like he does it in kind of a way that's not really consistent with where we finished the game, because he's one of the first AI that we made. If I'll work with the community, and if we feel like, if two things, if I can't get it to be the same on Nightmare, we may just revert the whole thing. Sure. If I could return some of the projectile speed and you guys feel like it feels good, we'll work with you guys on that. The Marauder being burned down faster through Super Shotgun and Ballista, that's a bug if that's happening. Being able to take him out with one swipe of the hammer, just really quick, that's not easy. Like, it is easy, but think about this. We're saying to land the parry on the perfect time, switch to the hammer and use it, press the button, then quick swap him, and then he's dead. That's very far from shotgun go boom boom and he's dead, like from 2016. I mean, like, we have not nerfed him. Like, we're still asking you to do a lot of stuff. But again, DLC 2, I thought it would be fun to reward the player for using the tools. Do I think it's OP? Yes. Do I hope it's fun? Yes. I mean,
can I say something on that too? Because I have an idea.
We can bring that back too. We can walk that back. But go ahead.
Well, I love the point that you make of, like, it isn't a small or easy task to do all these things in perfect succession to just like burn him down. But it's also one of those things that, okay, if you can do it and you can do it well, congratulations. It's your choice whether you use the absolute optimal meta or you want to play it differently. Like, I see so many people, like, shout outs to Swan Song and a bunch of other guys out there who constantly push themselves in these black belt runs to do like no BFG, no ice bomb, no hammer. It's like, just because you have super, I mean, it's the same exact thing as the original, 1990, 93, 95 Doom and Doom 2. You don't have to use the BFG to clear a room. No. But it's fun. So if you want to use it, use it. And if you don't want to do, like, well, why can you burn down a Marauder so fast? Well, you don't have to do the optimal thing and do like literally 7 or 8 or 9 inputs in a perfect succession. If you do it though, and you want to do it, keep doing it. If not, you don't have to. But it's like, I always feel like it's one of those interesting things when it's like, this is the very end of the game. This is the celebration. This is the last chapter in the saga. Like you just pointed out so well. It's like, we gave you another tool to use, and it does make you feel strong, and it does basically give you an advantage over, especially like windows like the Marauder, the Armored Baron, and again,
and it rewards you.
And it rewards you if you do it. But
it feels rewarding. So go out with a bang. That's it. The third act of an action movie should be bombastic and fun. The second act is the struggle. Yeah. Act 1 is the base game. Act 2 is the dark point. The real struggle, the meat of the experience, and that's tag 1. And then tag 2 is the third act, and that's the celebration, But we'll look into that stuff. We're listening to all your feedback. So the takeaway is nobody's wrong. Be kind to each other. We're going to revert. Actually, I'm wrong. I shouldn't have reverted. I shouldn't have done the stuff to Atlantica. That's fair. Don't change Jabba the Hutt to a CG Jabba the Hutt. I've learned the lesson. Okay. No, I get it. And
after you say that, I have to disagree with everything that you're going to say after that, because I'm like, yes, the old Jabba stays.
And then, but some of the spikes in tag 1, guys, I just think it's not good. People are dying on that encounter too much, and then they're exploiting it. I think it sucks. Probably won't. I mean, we could revisit. I might look to revisit a couple of encounters in tag 2, but not with the hope to turn it into a master level. Like, I think we could do some things to maybe add a little bit more puzzles to the combat encounters. Totally agree. But like, especially with parts 1 and 2. By the way, Imora was meant to feel fast. Like,
Yeah.
That was one thing about Amora, is that we had more combat puzzles in Amora, but it was like slowing me down. And we wanted Amora to have this kind of like push forward momentum, not unlike Arc Complex, where you're just kind of like, just moving through the space.
Yeah.
Because you just saw a giant imagine in Amora if we had some of those Blood Swamp puzzles. So you're like, oh my God, I saw this battle, and there's the Dark Lord, and we're gonna fight, and fog.
Yeah.
I can't, and I'm in here. I'm in the fog for 30 minutes.
Right.
God, yeah, Devoth is over there. We got to get to him, but Jesus Christ, I can't get out of here.
I can't even see him. Yeah.
We had that
That's right.
stuff, guys. We had one of those rooms. This was a good one. We had one room where one of the combat puzzles was 4 Cursed Prowlers and 2 Mancubuses stationed up high with a hidden Spectre Whiplash, and then like 6 Blood Punch pickups. That was your combat
Jesus
puzzle
God.
for Amora. Yeah, man, that did not test well, brothers. Like that, people were furious.
People were like, well, no.
Well, because they're like, I want to floor it. Like, I want to keep going. Like, you're bogging me down with this puzzle.
Yeah.
And I'm the one, dude, I sound like you guys. Like, I was like, no, it's got to be smart and the puzzle. And they're like, stop. You just get out of my way. Like, I want to kill shit, have fun, get to the Dark Lord. It's like, okay, I hear you. But just wait for the master level. So, yeah, like I said, in production, prioritized. Base game, master levels coming first, DLC 2 coming next. And you asked for it. I don't want to hear anything about the next master level, because while I am humbly accepting responsibility, and I hear you, and it's a love fest, and we have to be kind to each other, we will not be kind to you while designing these master levels. That's where
you will be punished.
Everyone's going to suffer horrible deaths. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice.
There's I put a post in Facebook, and I really loved the responses. Honestly, I was shocked. I was shocked at how smart the suggestions were. So many good ones. And that's what, when I look at Tag 2, I'm like, we could update Tag 2, but I don't want to turn it into like a master level. And I'm like, why don't I just save this for the master level?
Right.
Like,
Sure.
So because there's no way we're going to be able to do anything to DLC 2 to bring it to the level that will satisfy the black belts. And I want to satisfy them. I want them. We make Doom for everyone, and we're able to reach that audience specifically. And that audience is critical, like critical. We're able to reach that audience with master levels. So there's so many cool things that people say. I said this on Facebook, but like a possessed cursed prowler, like, holy cow, like that's amazing. Like,
that's good.
That would be so good.
Got to hunt down that blood punch to get the spirit out. Got to deal with the spirit. That's nice. Yeah.
But could you imagine that in DLC 2? Seriously, like,
that'd be a lot.
Hey, I love Doom and I want to finish it. Oh God,
hey,
I can't kill the cursed
new
prowler.
Enemy? Oh, he's cursed.
Yeah,
all right,
totally.
I guess we're doing that now.
Yeah. And he just cursed me. Oh God.
Yeah, like, it sounds cursed.
It'd be good. So so that's it, guys. Thank you so much. I am so impressed with how you guys have come together, though. Again, like, all the drama aside, what Mayo did, I feel like deserves to be commended. He truly is a leader, the leader of leaders in the Doom community. He supports what we do. He understands what we're trying to do, and it brings me great joy to have someone be able to vocalize from a fan's perspective exactly what it is we were trying to do when we set out to make this game. Everything in Mayo's videos is pretty spot on, like, and even some of the criticisms, again, it's subjective, and he clarifies that, but like, some of the things I agree with, but overall, like, we love making this type of game, and it's fantastic to see that kind of game found an audience, and that audience is such a good, came together to create what me and Josh, everybody, Marty, an amazing community. You guys are amazing, and all of y'all, I'll just say this, have to come to QuakeCon. You come to QuakeCon, we'll all hang out together. Beers on me. Depends on how many of you.
I was gonna say, I was like, you heard it here.
Yes, I'm not
Somebody
spending
clip it.
$2,000 on beers, but we will all do a toast of water with water. The
water toast
to the community. Yeah, please come out. QuakeCon is awesome.
And again,
It,
in saying that, we're not even sure if this QuakeCon is going to be physical or virtual. Obviously,
No.
it's a crazy world, and we are going to get there, and the announcements will be made on that when we're ready. But
yes.
regardless, we want you guys there. If it's virtual, we'll do the cheers this year if we have to virtually, and we'll do the physical one next year, or vice versa. Whatever. We're going to do it, and we're going to be together. And yeah, like you said, it's a religious experience to be all together in the same room for sure.
Speaking of the community, Josh, let's take a massive moment here to shout out and send as much love and traffic their way as possible.
Let's do it.
The official Discord of
official
Doom.
Doom Discord, yeah. So
yeah, what's it titled, Josh?
Discord.gg/Doom. I'm sure everyone that's already in chat is there, but if not, join now. This is the celebration of all things Doom, and I mean from 93 through all the iterations, all the mods, all the things that have happened between now and then. It's like more than 25 years of celebration. I lose count because there's so many. Obviously, the Discord hasn't been around for 25 years because Discord is only so old or so new. But no, it's the place that you got to be at for basically all things Doom all the time. We have a Slayers Club channel in there. So as far as when we're doing new things, giving points, all those things, it's where we all come together and we stay together forever, basically. So if you're not already a part of it, absolutely join. Huge shout outs to all the mods and all the fans and all the everybody that's there, because that's just it's just a safe place where we need to go and just get all the Doom info, get all the geeking out, and just, people are always streaming on there all the time. Variety of stuff, a lot of Doom stuff. And again, that's not just Eternal, that's 2016, the older stuff, everything in between. So definitely a huge shout out to them.
We have the live tiles in the main game, and Spicy Demons is for battle mode, right. And it's critical that a multiplayer have a community Discord. It's because Spicy Demons is essentially an LFG. It's where you go to get coaches. It's good to know when a game has a multiplayer component that there is a community, an active community, and that's why Spicy Demons tends to stay up there. Because we have a limited amount of live tiles, I want to get, so does Josh, the Discord live tile for the Discord. At times we have to sell certain components, and again, that Spicy one supports that live service multiplayer component. But what I'd like to do, because they absolutely deserve it, is try to restructure the main menu to be able to give them a permanent live tile so people know where to go. Because as Josh said, it is the largest and among the most important communities that we have. So we really appreciate everything that they've done for the game, and everybody should go there because it's awesome. But again, and shout out to you guys who run that thing. Thank you so much. And let's definitely try to show them the love, guys. We'll be heading over there.
And again, big promises to put it in the main menu. We'll see what we can do. But until then, we are going to get you guys another rotation because we care. We love you. And speaking of which, we have got so much game to play through.
To Josh's point, there's no guarantee we could get on the menu. I just want you to know I'm already talking to Dave Rose, our head UI guy, about figuring out a way to get some tab on there that's permanent for you guys. But like Josh said, one thing we can guarantee is definitely you'll be in the rotation.
Absolutely. Speaking of in the rotation, we are here to not only hang out with you guys, which we love, and talk about the newness of DLC 2 Ancient Gods Part 2, but we are playing the base game, believe it or not, and we have 2 levels and 2 bosses to get through, including the final boss, the Icon of Sin, who happens to be guest appearing here right now. So without further ado, Hugo, are you ready to jump in and just get it done and basically go through all of Urdak, go through all of Final Sin, and just beat this game? Are we doing it tonight? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, all and right. I am never going to bite my nails on camera again. That was look at that thing. What? That thing is awesome.
It's just one of those things that you don't notice you're doing until it's like when you leave somebody a voicemail and you hear it back and you're like, oh God, that can't be me. Delete it. Don't listen to it. I'll text you. Don't worry. It's fine.
So I this is the part of the show where the excuses begin.
Oh, good.
And I have not played in about 2 weeks. Josh and I have been off the air. Prior to that, I was fire.
Yeah,
because I was playing Blood Swamps on Nightmare, and I really had gotten into a groove, and it was feeling pretty saucy. But I got to play a little bit before this stream. Let's give a huge shout out, as usual, to the people who made this shit because it's friggin' bonkers.
Yeah, like take a look around and then like blink and realize that you're in a Doom game. And go ahead, please. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying, like, the artists that made this possible, like, there is skyboxes and then there is this. And I can't even tell the difference because of the 3D elements, like in the foreground, midground, background. It's bananas. Like, you are in a different dimension. Go ahead. What were you
So,
gonna say?
big shout out to all the world builders who made this possible, and Rich Eastwood, who designed this map. Rich, I don't know if you're watching. You did a stellar job, buddy.
You did pretty good there, Rich. This looks insane.
And one of my favorite things about this, sound designers, I love that little sound that the trees make when you're close to them.
Yeah.
This is heaven. This is heaven in the Doom universe.
Welcome to heaven. And can we talk about just like color palette wise? We talked about Doom 2016 all the time. It's gray, it's brown, it's red, and then it's more of that. And then this color palette is so radically different. It's so cool.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And listen, I heard some people, grumbling that, hey, Doom is getting fantasy and I want to go. Yeah, I can't even do a basic puzzle. Doom is fantasy and we got to go back to the Mars and
corridors.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, you don't want to go to places like this?
Right.
Like,
Don't you
it's
wanna go
not
to
going to
heaven,
happen.
son?
Listen, all feedback is subjective, and I'm
Sure.
not saying I'm right, but in this case, I'm dead right. We got to keep going to places like this.
I just turned the game audio on, so now they can hear that too. I had to keep that muted because we were in game the whole time. Sorry about it. Hope y'all can hear it now. And it sounds like you can. Cool. I hope that my sound effect for the tree was good enough, but otherwise
Yes.
Hugo could probably pop next to a tree one more time and we can hear that noise again.
Yes. Big shout out to Tyler McVicker, who we spoke to earlier this week. We're going to be talking to Lawrence Sontag, who had an incredible run of Doom Eternal on his stream.
Hell yeah.
And he done good.
He done did good. And I think we got to reschedule it, but you'll also be doing the guest appearance on Matt Heafy's stream from Trivium, which is awesome. And I was excited about that. I think we're maybe doing it next week. We'll have to just see how the schedules work out. But can you turn around for a second? Like, when you're in that corridor, like everything that's happening here, like all the textures, the lighting. Like, I remember in 2016 when we were doing like some of the corridor stuff and it was green and it was beautiful and it was gorgeous. But this is a palette I never thought about in Doom, and it feels so cool.
It's meant to be like the inside of like a body,
Yeah.
The makers are like this, as you know from Tag 2 and stuff like that. They're a race of AI that eventually they became organic, but kind of designed by the. I don't want to go too much into their details. They're like this basically aliens, and the world that they create is synthetic. So what you'll see details wise is there's a lot of little hints that everything is kind of like, by the way, that's the sound, that all of this is kind of synthetic. And you'll see parts of the world building later on that kind of tells that story. A little side note from a mocap perspective, getting characters to walk downstairs is a giant pain in the ass.
It's good.
Look at our boy. I liked the idea. Chad Mossholder, the sound designers, gave them this insect sound that I really loved, because they're kind of like a race of like insects spreading through the universe.
We will not be able to control it.
Got that
He
very
doesn't
good.
care. Hey, that's the heart of Commander Valen's son, and for anybody who pays attention, his heart is enormous because it looked terrible when it was a really normal-sized heart.
That's totally fair. I never thought about that.
Listen, we tell you guys the truth in here. We tell you all of the stories. Big shout out to the cinematics team and Tony, our art director, and everyone else involved. The world building effort here in the cinematics department. We don't even have a cinematics department in it. It's just basically, yeah, it's awesome. And Doom's got to get big like this, guys. This is where we're heading. We got to keep the scale is good.
Yeah.
I love it. I love our hero doing big things.
But you were saying we don't even you know, take all of our animation and have like a different department, right? It's just like
No, it's just made by us. It's really small. Maker Drone is a ranged heavy demon, while most of it's. Oh, I know how this works. So so do you.
All right, first arena. We're taking the ring rust. We're just shaking it off. No big deal. Easy peasy. There we go. Popping wigs. And by the way, for everybody that's just joining us or that maybe wasn't here any of the other weeks, if you happen to be new, the deal is we are playing through all of the campaign. These are the last 2 levels, Urdak and Final Sin, and Hugo is playing these on PC with a controller that has an inverted analog stick because this guy is like a pilot that's flying upside down the whole time. I don't know how he does it, but you are watching it, so that's what you bear witness to. And we're playing on Nightmare as far as the difficulty. And again, we're on YouTube and on Twitch, and we see both of y'all's questions, and we have them in a queue right now. So if you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And if we don't answer them right away, hopefully we will. And if we don't, it's okay. We're gonna try to get to everybody as much as we can. I'm gonna wait for this is a good question. I'm gonna wait for it until we hear the voice line. Let's see. I'll answer this question though. Where was this?
That's a good one. Why
What's
does
up?
he say it so many times?
That's actually you read my mind. That was it. That was the question.
I've been dying to get to that answer.
Do you want to do it now, or you want to wait until we hear it?
I'll get to the answer is just pure human error. Like there's no like, well guys, you know, the experience for normal play. No, it's just I messed up.
I love it because I feel like the effect of it is like, it almost seems like we're trying to make it this awesome meme, which it totally became in the best way. Where it's just like, we get it. The longer he's on there, it's a problem. He's getting stronger. That was a question from Robbie Dude 1800.
Reminds me of my mom. You know, when your mom repeats herself like a million times, you're like,
Clean
Jesus,
your room.
I know.
It's time.
I
for
know
dinner.
already. It's like the older you get when you have kids, you realize you're more like your parents than you realize. But the there's it is just hilarious. Like when that came out, I was like, what are they talking about? And then I realized, I'm like, oh my God, he says it like 3 times. God, why didn't we see that? Because when you play the game, I play it constantly, but I play it in chunks. Like I'm playing like, you know, yeah, I have full playthroughs all the time, but by the time all the stuff came in, and it was, well, I'll just explain it now. So basically, like, am I done?
I think you have just some fodder left. I'm just hearing something. Oh, yep, that's yep. Maker Drone. There you go.
All right. So what happened?
What did happen? I don't know if you want to pause, by the way. I'm just putting that up because. No, you're good. 2 more hours, 3 more hours. It's fine. We're in. We're good.
It's critical that you guys knew what the stakes were. And so I wrote a bunch of lines that were like specific, like, and we did this in 2016 where like we would, you know, reiterate the mission objective and blah, blah, blah. I had a bunch of backup lines, and then through edits, it was like, he'll say it here. And it was like, no, he'll say it here. And then like, well, but maybe he'll say it here. And I forgot to take them out. That's it. Like, you know, and it wasn't until I started seeing the memes, and then I'm like, wait a minute, let me see. And then I played, and I'm like, oh my God, like, you know,
he's a broken record in there.
He says it 3. He's having some sort of, you know,
malfunction
episode. Yeah, that he's malfunctioning. So here's the question, guys. Based on our conversation earlier about the game is the game, flaws and all, do we take it out? Because I actually had a meeting today where somebody asked me, they're like, so, you know, you've talked about wanting to fix this. Like, do you want to? And there's a part of me that's like, should we?
I'm seeing votes, and I haven't seen a single one that says we need to change it. I'm seeing things as strong as never. It stays. Keep it. No, it's brilliant. Keep it. It's perfect. Hell no. HML. Yeah, there's not a single person. I think we're unanimous.
I know, but like you guys are basically saying I have to keep a mistake, like a mess up on my part. Like, you know, like, know that I'll keep it, but every time I see it, I'm just like, you're a dumb person. Like, you know, like, you know.
I think at this point it's just canon, though. I think at this point
it really is. Like, I have to say again, the community being amazing. no one was like mean to me about it. Everybody's just like, I've all right, so chat, for real. I will keep it. I actually had a task today made to take it like 1 or 2 of them out. So, do you want me to?
Cancel
We're gonna
future
do it. We
meetings
got
is
it. We
what
got
I'm
to do a
hearing.
vote on like Reddit or something. Like,
Okay.
let's just make it a thing. Let's make that in the Doom Discord, in the official Doom Discord. If you guys are listening, if you could set up a poll. Okay, in patch 5, I could take out the fact that he repeats himself like
right.
40 times. Know that it makes me feel dumb, and I'm sure that's gonna make you want to keep it in. But
No, that's you heard it here first. So if you haven't already, go to discord.gg/doom, and I'm sure either Sergen, Kevin, Graham, Jimmy Bacon, somebody's got that poll already going because y'all don't miss a beat ever. So we'll just have to check in and see if those future meetings to take it out of the game are going to be canceled, or if they're going to be shortcut to being like we need to do it immediately.
you could leave it in. You
We'll
could
see,
leave in my embarrassment, because that makes you guys feel good. That's all that I care. If there is any question to how dedicated we are at id Software and pleasing the fans, you're basically saying leave this incredibly dumb thing in the game because we think it's funny.
That's right. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just reading through some questions real quick. These are some long boys. All right, all right. All right. This question is from how do we say his name? What's the 24? I'm gonna just. There's a lot of different interesting spellings in there, but I'm gonna say that. Okay, here. This is a lore question for Hugo. Okay, after the reveal from the Ancient Gods Part 2, spoiler, we know that Hell is an extension of the Dark Lord. So, why does the Dark Lord end Hell? Why are they trying to kill Doomguy since the classic games if he needed him to destroy Urdak? Why entomb him, and why does Doomguy look like the Dark Lord? That's like 5 questions, but you can answer any one of those you feel
I
like.
answered this on McVicker's thing, so I don't want to spoil it.
That's fair.
But it'll take me. Were you were? Yeah,
I was there,
that
yeah.
answer took like 20 minutes. It's not a plot hole. I mean, like, just
Yeah.
keep this in mind. The Dark Lord didn't make the Doom Slayer, the Doom Guy. He made the Doom Slayer. The fact that Doom Guy and the Dark Lord look alike, it says in the old codex. Now, this is uber spoilers. Turn it off if you don't want to hear this stuff. Obviously, everybody who's tuning in heard this.
They're just
It
getting
says
closer to
only
their
a
screen.
primeval. It describes Devoth as a primeval, and that only a primeval or something stronger could kill a primeval. So, what's a primeval, and who makes primevals? That's the mysterious question I will not answer, because the Doom universe is vast, and
true.
we're just gonna leave that hanging out there.
There you go.
Here's another thing. At the end of Urdak, what I'm about to play, you will see now that is returned. At launch, it was mysterious voice yells no when she dies.
Right.
In a patch, because our patches have been friggin' glorious with bugs, it got reverted to Devoth, that's not Devoth. Like, that was never Devoth. Like, that is not supposed to be the Dark Lord at all. For about 2 months, it was like that in a patch, and we took it out because it's supposed to be mysterious voice, because that is not the Dark Lord. The idea that there is something beyond that could be overlooking all this is what that voice is meant to tease and poke at. When the Slayer, when the Dark Lord empowered Doomguy and Samuel, again, they went through many Night Sentinels, and there was an indication he could be the chosen one. Obviously, he might be a primeval. He empowered him and converted him and turned him into the Slayer, but that is Dr. Frankenstein's monster. And what happened was he does not control him. Like, because no Doomguy doesn't listen to anybody. Like Frankenstein, when he woke up out of that divinity machine, yes, the Dark Lord thought essentially Doom's story is about a series of just bad managers messing up. Like, Samuel thinks he could run things, but he messes up. The Dark Lord thinks he could run things, and he makes the makers, and he messes up. Like, everybody messes up. He thinks he can make this super weapon because he knows that the Doom Guy will destroy the demons and he's interacted. He knows who he is, and he does in fact. I'm sorry. He knows that he will destroy the Makers because the Makers are working with the demons, and that bet works out for him. But what he doesn't account for is that the Doom guy is outside of his control. He basically makes Frankenstein's monster, and that does not go according to plan. So after the events of what you hear in the lore, and all the way leading up to Doom 2016, when they seal him in a sarcophagus, it's because that dude is wrecking shop. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he created a monster that has now let loose on his own people, and it's chaos.
Right.
You know, so and that's why I think Doom guy is so awesome, because he doesn't listen to anybody. I mean, he is the Tasmanian devil, and he wrecks shop in hell, and so that's why the Dark Lord is the one reading those Slayer's Testaments in 2016, because he's like, this thing is a menace, and do not. We finally put this thing to rest.
Don't wake it up.
Do not do anything.
Yeah.
Like it just leave him there. You
Yeah.
know. Ultimately, he does rise, and then sort of like an aspect of what the Dark Lord had hoped for does happen. But of course, he turns on him too. So
Right.
the Dark Lord doesn't have it all worked out. I mean, I don't think that he anticipated that he would not be able to control him, nor do I think he anticipated that he wouldn't be able to defeat him. You know. So it's kind of the Frankenstein's monster storyline.
But yeah, like Hugo just pointed out, for the full story on that, Tyler McVicker just did a really awesome interview last night that he's going to be posting on his YouTube channel, as he splits them up into different segments with some video over them. So definitely check those out when they come out. They're going to be rad. So now I'm worried to send more lore questions your way, because we get into it on this. So
No.
that's what I like. There's a lot. Let me see. I'm sorting through some.
Oh no, we won't have time.
He's like, no more lore questions. That's fair. All right, this one's not a lore question, unless you make it one. But that's up to you if you do this. All right, the question is from Marlicht1. Hey Hugo, since Urdak. No wait, I'm reading the wrong one. Damn it. There's too many coming fast. All right, wait. No, this is it. Sorry. Back to Frogman JPEG, which is a fantastic name. Frogman JPEG says, okay, Hugo, I have an important question. What's up with all the Daisy appearances, and are they just references, or is she following us? So this is a Daisy-specific question. Nice work on that, Hunter, by the way. Nice.
The way I thought about Daisy is okay. I'm gonna not stop. The
You
way
got
I
this,
thought
you got
about Daisy. So, Josh.
Sir.
All right, I'm gonna see if we could get this right, and I think we will.
All right.
A 90s movie, I believe, I want to say late 90s, mid 90s, that is arguably, I would have to say, Quentin Tarantino's greatest screenplay and Tony Scott's greatest film.
Oh, I'm with it. Yep.
What is that movie?
True Romance.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's why Josh is awesome. Because anybody who knows any chat, please tell us that you know True Romance and you know it to be one of the greatest movies ever made.
It's extremely good.
Yeah, it is unbelievably good.
Yeah.
So
Christian Slater at his height.
yes, so you know how Christian Slater sees Elvis, who, by the way, Elvis in that movie is played by Val Kilmer, and all
Which
of
was
the
like a-
youngsters
it was
are
like a
saying,
prophecy.
"Who the hell is Val Kilmer?"
Oh
So-
no, please not that. We gotta know who Val Kilmer is, my god.
Yeah. So Val Kilmer was Iceman in Top Gun. What is Top Gun? We have to stop having this
But
conversation.
that goes right back to Tony Scott, so you just did a full circle. So you're good.
That's
You're good.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. So Elvis. So Clarence, who is Christian Slater's character, he sees and talks to an imaginary Elvis in his head,
Yeah.
and that's, I thought it would be hilarious that Doom guy sees bunnies, you know. And so yeah, and plus it's Daisy, so Daisy's got to be in the game.
Yeah.
But like, there's just the idea that, like, you know, he sees like fictional bunnies that may or may not actually, well, clearly they're not there. I mean, I don't think there's a bunch of bunnies running around this world.
It's a dangerous place for a bunny, that's for sure.
Yes.
But Daisy does make a lot of those guest appearances. So
Hey,
you're saying it may be here, it may be not, but the Slayer sees him, so
I
you
think
see
it's
him.
in his head. I mean,
Okay.
I just think it's, you know, he sees them. Who knows what's going on with Doom Guy?
Right.
I mean, you know, he said one word.
Right. That's true. And if you ask the question to the Slayer, the word you got back didn't tell you anything. So we don't. He's very mysterious. Man, this is every question. It feels like ends up being a lore question, even if it's not marked as one. But this is appropriate for the level, so I'm gonna wait until after this encounter. And we're gonna ask. Love this Marauder encounter. A lot of space for this Marauder encounter. This might be one of the like bigger. Like it can get corridory, but there's enough space to kite around. I actually love this fight. And you get to see him jump, which is just a beauty. You don't get to see that too often. It's awesome. Love to see
Why
him
did we
running
add
there.
the sounds to him? Because I told you guys that I really thought that first-time players. Oh, he's stuck.
He's stuck. He needs help. There we go.
He does need help.
Whoa! Right into it. Oof. Ooh, it's getting tight. Nice job. Nice job. Oh my. Alright, here's the question, because this is an Urdak related question. This is from Marlicht1. He or she says, "Hey Hugo, since Urdak is basically your guys' take on heaven, what happens to souls there, and can they even go there?"
I'm not gonna make up shit on the spot. I didn't think that.
Like hell you're not. No, go ahead. Where you go?
You know, they're consumers. I don't know that like you can graduate up to becoming a maker when you die, or that they do anything with souls. I think.
Here it comes.
But he's gonna say it again. He's gonna say it again. So yeah, I don't. You know, TBD as to what they do with souls. I never really saw it as that kind of place. You know, like they kind of see humans as cattle. That's really it. I mean, they need human souls to go to hell in order to get combined with Sentinel energy to form Argent energy, and they use Argent energy to prevent themselves from going through the Transfiguration, which basically means that if they're allowed to go through the Transfiguration, they don't die, they turn into Cthulhu monsters. And I'm a huge H.P. Lovecraft fan, and I love Cthulhu stuff, and I thought it was so cool that that they would turn into
Giant
Cthulhu
monsters. Hell yeah. Feeding the meatballs. Just making some spaghetti. Question from Umbra Executor. The question is, when will the DLC be on Switch? Stay tuned for that on social channels. As soon as we have the full info, you know, Panic Button's busy working on that now with us. We'll announce it. But yeah, it is happening, so do not worry. Ooh, Archvile, just going straight in. I like this approach a lot. Oh my god. We got to nerf Hugo. What's going on here? I thought you said you were out of practice. You just wrecked that Archvile.
I mean, even when I'm out of practice, I'm still
That Archvile just stands no chance.
I'm still the best.
Still the best there probably ever was.
I think so.
Yep.
I was talking to, you know, the Toyota and those guys on their stream. Big shout out to Toyota. Thanks for having me on your stream. Had fun talking to you guys. I missed a meeting because I was talking to you guys, and we severely pissed off one of my coworkers because I embarrassed him by not showing up to something, but that cannot happen again.
That's okay. That never happened.
That never, well,
It was made up by a team of writers.
I was gonna ask you, like, I gotta send him something.
Yeah. We'll have to look it up. We gotta figure it out.
We gotta do nice things.
We'll do good.
But you know, watching them play, they were like, "What do you think?" And I was like, you know, play these mods on a Nintendo 64 inverted controller, and then talk to me.
I dare you.
And then I'll be impressed.
And then like tomorrow we'll see a video of them doing it with a Nintendo 64 controller. We're like, all right, get lost.
I don't think they could, to be honest.
That controller is rough, man. I know people have good memories with it, but I'm sorry.
No, I went to Jason O'Connell's house, which is like a museum to video games,
he's got
and
a super
I'm sure
nice collection.
your house is very similar. And
I've tried to pare it down. I've seen his
Dude.
collection though, and it's sick. Just on his cam. Yeah.
Dude, holy cow!
Yeah,
man.
how did it go? What'd y'all play?
We played GoldenEye, with the base 64. Let me tell you, dude, some things are best left just in the memory banks.
Rose
and,
tinted, just keep
oh
the glasses.
Jesus,
Yeah.
that was so rough. Like, I was just like, how did I ever do anything in this?
Yep.
Like, that was me in my video game prime, guys. That was during the
GoldenEye?
period. Oh yeah, dude.
Those were your salad
GoldenEye-
days? Okay.
GoldenEye, Pratt Institute, circa 1995. I was unstoppable and just played all day. Like, that's all we did was play, and
Just that couch multiplayer, that deathmatch.
that's right. That's like my, like the old high school football heroes that don't shut up about the, that's
glory days.
the on the Al Bundy stuff like that. That's me, dude. Like it's like I was awesome.
Yeah.
I was good.
You're like, no, I didn't use Odd Job. I wasn't a hack. And then it's
No,
like,
I never used Odd Job.
there you
dude.
go.
Screw
See,
that.
I knew you'd say that.
No way. We don't use Odd Job.
Oh, that's hilarious. This is an arena that, man, the first time until you find that that buff totem is rough and tough. It still has a lot of hiccups that you can catch yourself on with Cybermancubus, with the Tyrant, and those Hell Knights just giving chase at all times. I just love the space of the Tyrants in this, though. I love it, love it, love it. And there's that window you can't shoot through, but you can see through. Not a lot of fights with those peekaboo windows, but I dig it. This arena is really cool, and of course the Whippy's running around just causing chaos as ever. Ooh, I like how brazen you're being right now, just leaving that right side open. I'm so surprised that Whiplash didn't come in and punish.
No, I could feel it coming.
Is that what it was? You had the
could
sense?
feel it. No, you could. No, I could just sense that. I was like, yeah, this is not gonna end well if I keep standing here.
Yeah, you
Like,
just started to feel the tickle breathing down your neck. Oh, we need some chainsaw too. We're
Yeah,
no on
I need
ammo.
stuff.
Oh, that Hell Knight is not the one. It's not him. Oh, there it is. Nice work. HP kiss. Oh,
Ah!
the whippy. Oh, double whippy. That's why. Double whippy
That's
all the way
because I
across the
stood
sky.
there way too long, my friend.
I got a question for you coming from Games Titan, which was written in all caps, which doesn't mean that's why we read it, because stop yelling, but here it is in all caps. I'm not going to yell it. What about Doom Guy Doomslayer family? There is a photo under the desk in the Fortress of Doom. Hot topic question there.
That's his wife and kid.
Boom.
That's it.
How about that?
It was his wife and kid before all of this stuff happened, and that's who that is.
Love it.
Some people said it was BJ. I'm like, what?
What? Yeah. And it's like BJ's wife and kids are in those games. It looks nothing like them. It's got 2 daughters and a wife. All right. I'm feeling good about this. Oh, okay, sure. Just run right over him, you bully. Oh my. I feel like your backside right now needs... Ooh! Yeah. Was that a Hell
that
Knight
was
behind
wrong.
us? Yeah.
They were coming in on me.
He was throwing southpaw punches. It wasn't even fair.
I was also
Never even saw it
becoming very
coming.
static.
Yeah, you were getting too comfy behind that window of protection there. You didn't even want to. You didn't even want to. You'll dash next time.
What am I doing?
You just wanted to feel the wind
That's it,
blow in your hair.
I just wanted to cruise for a second.
Yeah. Just see how far you could get without any dash. I got more questions, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just wait a minute because I feel like
I just got mauled.
But I think it's that thing too where like before the first time you die, you're just cruising. Everything you're doing is clicking. You're
Yeah, I
feeling
know.
good.
I was in a really good flow.
But then I feel like
What am I doing?
you gotta put your J's on, man. You gotta get
God.
your Jordans on, bruh. But I feel like we all do this. It's like after
No.
you start to
I got
overcorrect
super,
or whatever.
super overconfident.
Yeah. But you got it now. Dial it back in. Ooh, nice. Ooh, good timing on actually not getting hit with all that that toxic, noxious area that the old Cybermanky put down. Who even needs? We'll get that later. Oh God, you hate to see a whippy in midair. It's not the last you want to dance with in the pale of moonlight there. Just showing him that the ballista is on the board. You don't need to shoot him with it every time. Sometimes you just need to put the thread out. Nice frag. Love to see it. Some falters in there. Ooh, ice him down. Let's go. Get the DPS. Oh, God, yes. This is running the spreadsheet right now. It was looking really good. I love a good ice burn turret mode on the mod on the chain gun is just VV satisfying. Put the brains out. Oh, very nice. Ooh, Mankey's ready. Good job. Dude, this is it. This is the one. You're just clear in space. Man, I never get sick of that whiplash rattling noise. Again, Chad and company, huge shout outs. Oh, speaking of which, shout out to the South by Southwest Gaming Awards. Excellence in audio design went to the award went to the Doom Eternal audio team with Chad and the boys and girls. So huge shout outs to them, man. That was really cool. Oh God, Whippies though. Whippies are trying to end it. You're doing good though. Maybe a little armor kiss at some point soon. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the stack. Nicely done. God, the animations of whiplashes too. Never get sick of them. That's why I always take care of them immediately and get them off the board because they're so dangerous, but I love seeing them do all their animations because they are so rad. Oh yeah, get it in. Ooh, that one's pretty rare. I like that one from behind. Get them to fully fold on themselves. Nice work.
One thing that I remembered while playing Blood Swamps, what it teaches you is worth taking your time. It's better to be accurate and aggressive than missing your shots in tag 1 is definitely painful. You know, you really need to just take that extra second to not that I was doing it too well there in the beginning, but you really do need to take your time to land those shots. Let's see if I have anything else here.
Oh, I'm sure we do. We could upgrade some stuff, right? We got 12 points, bruh. We needed to load this Slayer up. What are we doing? Oh yeah, barrels.
I don't know. I'm just spending money.
Yeah, just go to the highest number things. You're like in Vegas right now, just pulling the slots. Yeah, I'm seeing huge shout outs to Blood Swamps and the OST. It's really good. Huge shout outs to David and Andrew, man. Keeping it real. Keeping it so sweaty in both Ancient Gods 1 and 2. Love it.
I pretty much...
Oh, yeah. That's for full auto. Love it. Do we even have anything else to master? We do. Yeah, there's a couple. Damn, you're going in on the fully auto. I love it, dude. I love fully auto.
I want...
What are you thinking? Because you have a mastery token, too.
Oh, Heat Blast.
Yeah, what do you like to use most often with those? I mean... Do you have the lock-on fully done?
Oh, I don't even have this gun all the way upgraded.
Oh, turret? Yeah, we need to get that.
Yeah. I
mean, the base ballista is pretty good, honestly. I mean, Destroyer Blade and Arbalist are fun, but even at just the base, it's pretty good.
What is the exploit for her, chat? It's micro missiles?
Yeah, for who? Whippies?
Con Maker?
Oh, Con Maker. Yeah, what do you guys think? What is the ultimate quickest way to kill? I'm seeing Devo. Shout outs to Devo, our friend from one of our many friends from Down Under says lock on rocket. I'm seeing lock on an SSG. Yeah, a little bit of PB ballista never hurt anybody for sure. I'm seeing a lot of that. Lock on burst. Yep. BFG shot, sure. Get that in there. Definitely takes down that HP pretty quick. Yeah, lock on and ballista. Destroyer Blade, sure. I mean, she's a pretty easy target. Being such a floaty.
So by the way, this is this synthetic world. Like I talked about, the kind of this was world built in a way to show that the world is all it's like this organic living machine, you know.
It's cool too because that stuff reminds me of like that. I don't know what you call it. Is it resin and stuff and 3D printing where it's like?
Yeah, rapid prototype. That's what
Yeah.
it was based on.
It's
the
really
idea
cool.
was that they were like rapid prototyping their world.
That's awesome. Love that. And just the ambience in this map it's so tight. It's so different, man. Like y'all went nuts on
It
this
is,
one.
it's cool.
Seriously, it feels so foreign, but like that's why it feels so cool to be there as the Slayer. Because it feels like you don't belong in the best way, where it's like you are an invader right now. You know what I mean?
It's kind of beautiful and unsettling at the same time.
Yeah. Ah, there he is. My nemesis, the Dread Knight. GG, see you later. Weapon point acquired. Sometimes you just gotta punch it before you touch it. It's just a standard Slayer procedure.
I don't know what that is that's in like our whole game.
It's a proximity thing, I guess, or something. I don't know. I've gotten used to it at this point. I just accept it. I just feel like instead of a cutscene where he punches it and pushes out of the way, I punch it and then I touch it. Nice and gentle. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. Really, really good one. This question is from... Make sure I say the right name. Sursa Victory. The question is, question for Hugo. Do you have any resources you would recommend for game designers wanting to apply push-forward design to other genres of games, including turn-based ones like roguelikes?
Do I have any references?
Resources you would recommend for game designers wanting to apply push-forward design to other genres of games.
I don't know what resources means. Like books? There's no books on push forward design.
Yeah, I guess just like maybe what's a good starting point for... I mean, obviously you guys have, you know, done a pretty extensive... I think it's all public stuff. What was that, GDC a couple of years ago, right? There was a GDC video on that. So that's a good resource.
Mean, if we want to talk about like the principles in general, I think it's just if you place the resources that the player wants inside of the enemies, and then you basically say, I think where Eternal takes it a step further is it says that certain attacks will extract certain resources, and just that as a high level broad principle, you know, can produce some really interesting results that personally I think would apply to a lot of genres of gaming.
Sure. That's a great answer. Speaking of resources, there we go. The maker drones. They're right there when you need them. Alright, this one's been pinged a couple times, so I'm going to ask it. This one is I Ping Potato, that's the name. The question is, will there ever be a New Game Plus or a Master level playthrough? And then they followed that up to say, I would hate to play all the levels individually. Oh, I'm sorry. I would hate to have to play all the levels individually to have a greater challenge. So I guess the question is will the Master levels, will there either be a New Game Plus or will the Master levels ever be arranged where you can play them, I guess without having to play the base versions of the levels and or play them, you know,
Yeah, that was gonna happen.
in order, like, you know, like almost like how Campaign has the, you know, maps stitched together.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever come together like that. I know we would like to make a bunch of them. Watching myself die. We'll see. No, I can't. Let's first just make them.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's make more and make better and make harder and make people sweat and curse and break their components like their controllers and their keyboards before we stitch them all together or talk about all that madness. But I mean, look, I think it's clear to see that the coolest thing is just like you were saying before, like everybody at id is so in tune with where the community's at skill-wise and where they're at as far as like what they're hungry for content-wise, and that's why, I mean, you and I talked about this before, but those first Master levels with Art Complex, with Cultist Base, they're tough. They're good maps. They're really hard. They're really fun. And then DLC 1 happens, and then at the same time, you guys make Super Gorness Master level, and you guys make Classic mode, and it's like that. Super Gorness with Classic mode in Nightmare or even Ultra Nightmare, which is available for that, is about, I don't know, 5 or 10 times harder than both those master levels as first two combined. So that's why I think everybody is like so excited about the promise of, you know, having stuff like the Ancient Gods Part 2 master levels. And after the promise that you've been putting out today, which I think everybody was super clinging onto, is the fact that like we understand that you guys want a challenge that seems absolutely insane, at least at the highest level. And, you know, we're listening, so it sounds like we're going to make that. So look forward to that. So let's get there first, like you were saying. Oh god, that Kakin even in the air. I'm worried about that Kako. Nice. Oh damn, I love that you try to do it with the frag though. I love the frag version instead of just the sticky
I was
bomb.
trying.
No, it was good. It was good. It was just barely out of range, but I love it. Uh-oh. Resources wise, we're gonna need that. We got two pips in the chainsaw too. Ooh, taking the outer. I love it. Getting a little cover. Sneaky deaky. Oh, Jesus. I cannot believe you lived through that. Oh, there she is. Get it. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was really close. You stretched that life out at the end there. I love how you took that outside route. I love doing that sometimes, like jumping out of bounds and jumping back in or meat hooking back in. I love doing that. All right, this is it. I can feel it in my bones. But yeah, keep the questions coming. These are good questions. Oh, it's getting dicey.
Ah.
I thought you were going in for the chainsaw, but I wasn't sure if you were trying to just get HP and maybe get him a glory killable.
I was gonna try to do something, but I didn't do it.
That's alright. Nice. I love it. I love the alternate route. Throwing the AI off, keeping him guessing. Alright, what are you going to do with him all alone? Oh, there it is. All the resources are belong to us. Be nice. Almost a full restack. Ammo's looking like a tasty amount at this point. Beautiful. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. It's like you're just prioritizing targets, creating space, giving yourself more room to move around, not getting hit. I feel like the burn is up next. We need to do Bernie Sanders here. Oh yeah. Plus the ice bomb. Lovely, lovely. Got a pip if we need it, but we're doing pretty good on ammo skis. Dude, you are the outside inside man. I'm loving this. Nice. With the stagger in there. Kako's back on the board. But we ready. Ooh, I like that interruption. That was nice. Yep, sometimes that's how I feel too. I'm like, I could whip out the plasma, or I could just remove this chest piece off the board. Oh damn, I didn't even see him spawn in. Ruh-roh. Oop, shield's doing work though, shield's doing work. Another Kako out there, be careful behind you to the right. Nice, nice, nice. Oh good. That Kako is confused and that is a blessing. There we go. Oh no. Oh. I love how risky you get with the rocket launcher, though. It always makes me tense.
So stupid.
No, so you've gotten. I remember it was a couple weeks ago. You were playing on a. God, what Slayer Gate was that? It might have been last week, but you did a rocket launcher so close to so many people, and it was like the perfect distance away to get some HP out of it and not die. And I was like, I'm just gonna shut up as far as this guy popping off with rockets in corridors because you got the distance down, man.
Yeah, I love shooting the rockets.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm about to die.
Chainsaw. There it is. We got this. Easy. Still a little bit of HP could be nice, but you know, we'll get there. Nice, nice. I feel like we need a maker drone. We need to make that happen. Ooh, there we go. All right, all right. Resources acquired. Ooh, that Prowler was a really nice back dodge for that. Getting right back into the heart of it. There she is. Oh yeah, resources regained. That, dude, that Revenant is like trying to become the heavyweight champ. He was swinging that thing. Alright, a little bit of gas never hurt nobody. You get one more pip and you can take down heavy with that. It's always fun to do. You don't get to see those animations too often because it's a lot of resources.
Oh god.
We need to just go. The Maker drones are the answer in the way. Oh god, though, that Kako. Yep. Alright, thank you for the health and the effort and the armor. Very nicely done. If we can get this plus... Oh, yeah. Stun. Alright. Feeling good, making new routes. Making the AI move around. Oh no, I got blocked. Oh no. Okay, nice. Nice dodging. Dodge Caravan, dodge Stratus. Oh, alright, we're good. Good, the Baron. Nice job. This is the run. I can feel it. You're making some spicy moves in this one. Oh yes, the juice is loose. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, such a nice ice bomb. Oh, going in, going out. It's raining. It's raining armor. Nice distance. Mixing in that PV. Love to see it. You know that guy wants to... Oh, you're going full? You're breaking that shield? Oh, I'm loving this. This guy's playing design. He's playing straight design game. Oh, I love the space. Yes, please. One bridge too far. It's okay. It's still your friend. You can still do it. There we go. Get them resources back. Ooh, gotta go. Got to go. Gotta go fast. There it is. Oh, beautiful. All right, this space belongs to you. Where you want to go, you make your own way here. All right, that Baron, I feel like, yeah. We need to take that piece off the board. Too much ground pound for anybody. Oh, beautiful. Oh wait, there's another. The brother or sister is back. All right. I feel like we have it down to a manageable size, but that Prowler doing exactly what the Prowler's supposed to do. Come out of nowhere and scare the hell out of you. Ooh, very nice burn. Oh, this is it. This is it, boys.
Fucking second time that stupid thing.
You got this. I know that one floating boy is just like your ballista blocker. It's like actually a demon. Nice.
Ooh. Nice.
Let's see it in chat. Let's see it. That was well played. Nice. Good cleanup. All right. That arena just got bested. First time, every time. Easy.
That's it.
That's
Piece
just
of cake.
Just Gen X energy coming out right there. Big brain in it. No big deal.
I like to do it a couple of times just to
just a show.
Build up people's confidence.
That's right.
The icon of sin inside her. The seal has been broken. Now the demons may pass through the void as never before. You have brought your people.
Oh, I screwed that up.
I think you went a bridge too far. There's one board in between. Yeah, here we go.
It was arrogant to bring the door.
There you go.
There's nothing funnier than just falling through. I like how you just ignore those other ones. You're like, I'll get to you. We're doing it now. And here it is. This is it. With a little pop shot at the end, you got this. Mm-hmm. Making it look easy. Well played. That was tripping a lot of people up at launch. I remember that. I remember seeing people's videos and they're like, "Why?
Oh yeah.
No, why?"
Well, I mean, again, it was meant to be. I wanted there to be one last challenge.
Yeah.
You know, like one last traversal challenge. That was like the hardest one in the game.
Yeah, that one's tough. I see people shouting out, Doomslayer88 shouting out that the final message. So if you don't know, if you've beaten the Ancient Gods Part 2 and you didn't stick around all the way to the end of the credits, you should, because there's a little message there that, yeah, it was really cool. I saw a lot of people celebrating that. Nice touch, Hugo. Nice touch.
What's that?
The at the very end of the Ancient Gods Part 2, after all the credits roll, there's that intern line where he comes back in and says a little fourth wall breaking message. Very cool.
Yes. There was actually going to be a lot more messages like that, and we kind of chickened out and took them out. But there was going to be some really funny ones.
But I feel like if you're gonna break that wall, it's a great place to do it, because it's like we're out of the game at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had a couple other ones with regards to VO lines for the incidental encounters.
Oh, the escalation. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, escalation counter. Sorry.
Yeah. Seen a lot of love for the intern in chat. It's funny, when we were first talking about Ancient Gods Part 2, and you were talking about all the crazy things, you know, we could have, would have done had we all been in an office and had a million years, and like, you know, having mech fights and turning into dragons. I saw somebody in chat, I can't remember who it was, being like, what about the intern getting like his own suit? And it's like, well, yeah, of course we probably would have done crazy stuff like that if we had infinite time.
Yeah.
Right?
That would have been awesome.
That'd have been tight. All right, you were rushing through this. This is looking good.
Well, we got so much to play.
We do. We really
I
do.
can't mess around. We got to catch up.
Who designed like this? This blew me away the first time I played it. Do you remember who designed this part? It's so cool.
Well, the level or the art?
The art for this being here.
Oh, that's designed by Alex Palma, I believe. That is a former con.
Damn.
So there's always a con that leads the makers. It's kind of like the queen bee, you know, the queen of the hive, and their society is very much, again, like insects. They're like a hive, and but they're not supposed to rule forever. But when the father leaves, then the con maker takes over, and she, you know, it's like a president who doesn't give up after his last term.
Right. Which luckily we didn't have to deal with. Well,
yes.
To a certain degree. But no, it's cool how you get to see basically like a con outside of like their entire armor and shell, right?
And past the point of transfiguration, like, you know, TBD as to whether or not that particular maker had gone through like, it's in my mind, that's what they become, you know, like giant Cthulhu monsters, and even worse than that.
Yeah, the art is just so rad. I mean, there's that moment, what is it, in like Cultist Base, I think, where you knock that giant beast down and you use him as a bridge. But that one underwater, it's like so unexpected and so cool.
We have 1,400 viewers.
Damn! How y'all doing?
Holy cow!
Hey there!
I feel like I need to do more stuff. I need to dance or something.
Is that what it is? You guys want to see Hugo dance? Please don't say yes, because we look, we're putting all of our Big Boomer energy into this gameplay. If we start dancing, we're going to injure ourselves, and there's not going to be any more doom. Okay, so be careful what you wish for. Nicely done.
I love the pain sound.
The pain sound is awesome. Dude, I love that sound too. Whatever crazy language it is that she's speaking. Love it. Nice hit. Dude, you're wrecking shop. Yeah, lock on rocket is definitely a good tip there. So thanks to everybody in chat who was like, lock on ballista. Yes, please. Okay, got the resources back. Using that pillar for protection. Time to lock on, boy. Oh yeah, dude, it's doing absolute work. Oh god, maybe get it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get them resources. Where are the drones at? Where are my drones at? Oh, very nice shot. This is it. Dude, you're running the spreadsheet right now. This is looking good. Two more. Oh damn, I thought you were gonna BFG. that little con. Uh-oh. It's getting volatile in here. Nice. resource get. Managed. Yeah, why not?
Oh, I missed.
Oh, no, it still did the damage. Still did the side. Plasma, this guy's
What
out of his
am I
mind.
doing?
Oh,
Oh my god!
no! You got an extra life. We got this. Yep. Yep. Oh, gotta get a little closer to her. And there it is. Let's get them resources back. Where are the drones at? There it is. Nice work. Alright, get that lock on. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, why not? Stand right there in it. In the ring of fire. Ooh, it's getting dicey.
Oh, that was so stupid.
It's getting dicey. Yep.
I just want resources.
You got it. She's ready. She's ready. Switch it up.
What the I was trying to attack the thing! Oh my god!
Oh my stars.
That was so stupid.
Oh man. It was like one step too far. A literal pinky toe in the muck, in the hazard area there. It's okay. We got this. That was a warm up. Again, we boomers just need a couple times. You know what I mean? Just sort of show how it's done. Get comfortable. No big deal. No big deal. Oh yeah, lock-ons are gonna get it done. Nice work. All right, a couple more to
Yeah,
go.
lock-on is really the way.
It just eats the DiMaggio, and you know, because it's locking on perfectly, it's just gonna hit with all the damage. Oh, I like it. Getting back to the roots of the micro missile. Love it. All right, she's ready. All right, 4 more. Nice and easy. Where are those drones? Dude, I love the drone sounds too. The way they swing those things around. They sound nuts when they move. Nice. Alright. She gonna take all the lock-ons. Oh god, the hazards. Oh god. Going rockets in, I love it. Nice. Dude, slow and steady wins the race. Full resource restack. Love it. Alright, I think one more set and a ballista maybe? There we go. Think. Yeah, exactly. Stone Phoenix says, this is why I love this fight. It seems so easy and straightforward, but at any second it can slip away from your control. I love this fight. Yeah, completely agree. And also just like as a set piece, her design is so cool. Oh, there it is. Nice work.
I'm having trouble attaching to her. It's driving me crazy. Chat, is that like normal?
I haven't played her in a minute, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, you do have to get kind of centered up on her. Oh, there you go. Nice work. Yep, she's ready. You do have to get kind of centered up on that, but I don't know. Like that one was, that looked like it was attached right away, so that looked pretty good. Alright, this is it. Yep. One more set. Just a ballistic shot or a micro missile. Back on. Match on. Yeah, boy! Nice work.
Woo!
Nice work.
So now we get to see, because she has she's been the Khan, she's one of the oldest makers, and you get to see the transfiguration underneath her face. So when she says that, she's talking about the humans, how the humans, through various forms of religion, kind of, you know, worship her. They don't. She's kind of like a fictionalized, you know, character, obviously, but like, it's her belief that if they're not around to help, you know, all of existence and grace them with their holy presence, that there will be chaos that would ensue. Not to mention, as he's now broken the holy seal of Urdak, the demons can now enter into Urdak, which is where DLC 1 takes off. And Mysterious Voice is back to know.
Right. That's what we were talking about earlier, yeah?
Yeah, someone greater than or a step beyond Devoth and the Maker. Like, who's to say that that voice is evil or good, or who they are?
It's just a voice from beyond.
A voice from beyond. That's what my mom sounded like when I was like, she was yelling at me from the front of the house, and I was outside doing something. She was like,
She's like, did you do your homework?
You're like, why can I still hear you?
no. So that quote there at the beginning was at the beginning of the level is meant to say that the Slayer is like a prophecy. I think the idea that the Slayer is the coming of the Slayer, like prophesizing the Doom guy as the savior of Earth. Almost that this he was ordained, that this battle was foretold.
This arena is one that I loved the first time I played it, and then Swan Song, again, shout out to my boy, one of the absolute super juicers of the community who does those nutty runs, like doing no BFG, no Crucible, no Ice Bomb, no care, devil may care attitude. Really taught me that this arena is like one of the most fun ones, if not the most fun one in the base campaign to really warm up to when you're like trying to get
Oh yeah.
get the rust off when you haven't played in a minute. Dude, this will test you, absolutely. And it's so quick and easy to get to.
There's reviews that say, this is what I don't understand, this happened in the last game too, and I guess it's just people who maybe don't like the combat as much, and like everybody says, like they're like, well, the levels are amazing except for the last ones, which really just suck. And I'm like, this is like the best part of the game. Like,
they were saying that about the base campaign, about this level.
Well,
when
no,
it first came out.
yeah, exactly. Like,
That's
I would read
insane.
the reviews and people would criticize this level, and I'm like,
level's
do you
incredible.
not understand what the point of this level is? This is
Yeah.
not about puzzles. This is about, let me see how badass you are, you know?
Right. This level definitely tested too, because it's like every AI in the game, and then coming at you all at the same time in waves and waves and waves in every single arena.
Yeah, that's, and we're never gonna stop doing that. I mean,
Right.
like, the third act of our games should be just, all right, bring it on, dude. Like,
Yeah.
this is it. Like, that's what this is. This is basically like Tag 1. This is a test. This is just perfectly meant to be like, you think you're good at this? We think otherwise.
And again,
Or rather, it's meant to say, show us.
right. And it's different too because
Show us how good you are.
yeah, because in the base game, to get to this point, unlike in Tag 1 and 2 where you have all the tools, this is the first time you really should have everything. It should be pretty maxed out or close to maxed out. You should have all your Slayers, Slayer tokens. You should have everything in the Praetor suit, in your arsenal, like fully capable to just wreck shop. So this is the first time it's just like putting it to an absolute test, right? So it makes a lot of sense that in the base campaign and not in DLC 1 and 2, this is like where we just test everything the whole entire time, and we don't let up, and it's amazing.
My favorite part. This is designed by Luis, and I think, really just totally fun. James Sellen did parts of the combat. Adam Badeau did part of the combat. What am I doing?
Oh god, the gargoyles are out. Oh, I'm telling you, gargoyles have ended almost every Ultra Nightmare run. They are actually my Ultra Nightmare enders. Is it chainsaw time? Yes, it is. Nicely done. Yep. HP kiss never hurt nobody. Nice. Oh my. That close rocket, you're a nut. I love it. Alright. Cyber Demon's out.
What?
Extra life has been used.
How did that happen?
I think it was I
got
think it
me?
might have been the ground swell that came out of the cyber demon, but it might also have been somebody else I didn't really see. Nice burn. Plus the blood punch, and there you have it.
My favorite part of the game, and what really was just ecstasy once we got it right, was how you can stack, you know, multiple forms of damage. Like being able to burn while chain gunning, you know, little things like that on a controller. You know, like with a base controller, you know, you could do like, Jesus Christ.
That imp is not gonna die. There we go. Alright, you got the ice bomb ready for the Doom Hunter whenever you're ready.
And I have 2 blood punches.
Yep. I mean, you could chainsaw for ammo, maybe, just to have it. Couldn't hurt. Nice. Alright.
I love how, like, you kind of prepare
Yeah.
to take out AI, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You just start going like, okay, I'm gonna start with the ice bomb. That's the plan. I need to have enough to quick switch between ballista and super shotgun.
Yeah, like, well, it's that's why I say like the player has F22, because you really do. You feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you plan these like runs.
Yeah. It's like the bombing raid kind of thing. You have to, yeah. Oof. Get that map, boy. You gotta punch it first. You gotta warm it up. That's just how
you
it
gotta
works.
punch everything.
Yeah.
I'm pissed that I wasted that extra life.
There's still more in this map. We're good. We'll get them. There's 2 more, I think, at least, that I can remember. Maybe there's 3. Chat will tell us. Let's see here. Okay, here's a question. Because this is coming up soon. There's an extra life already. Question is from Covenant Slayer 1. The question is, with Final Sin considering the one part we can see the id Software logo / building, does that mean that the icon of Sin are duking it out in Texas?
What's that?
You know how the id building is basically like kind of almost Easter eggy in the background towards where the bridge sequence is, where your icon runs through. The question is this in maybe a version of Texas?
Why not? No, but let's go with it.
Okay, I like it. It is if you think it is. If you close your eyes, shut your eyes, and you believe it, then there it is. Manifest destiny. I love that you can, like, when you're in the middle of that glory kill, you can see that Prowler effect, that awesome visual effect, the purple stuff of him porting in and out and slashing. Love it. Again, just gives you that, like, second to think, all right, I'm planning ahead. I got to deal with the Prowler now. Oh, there it is. Such a nice burn when that frag grenade timed to get all them coins back in the form of little armors. Oh, pinky time. Okay. Oh, JK. Yeah, the blood punch to kill a
This is my
pinky.
favorite level. I love this level.
It's so satisfying.
I just want to kill things.
This is the level for that, for
How
sure.
could you possibly think that we are caving to some of the stuff you guys said early in the week before we came together to love each other was ridiculous. There is nothing about this game that is compromising. Are you kidding me? If we change something, it's for the sake of balance. It's not to. It's still a race car, buddy.
Yeah.
And I would want to make. I don't want to play anything else, and I don't want to make anything else. I don't know how to make anything else.
Well, thank God, because this is the game that we all came here to watch, see, play, and love and respect, and keep playing.
Everybody at id just wants to make this kind of content. You know, from the level designers to everybody, it's like this is what we live for. I mean, Luis and again, I think Selin and those guys.
I think if you look down there, to
Badeau,
you're good.
you know, they just went to town, and I think Adam did this one. You know, and absolutely just meant to be
get
You
the
know,
ammo.
for certain. For certain, the ultimate test.
G Freeman 515 says, "Time to wipe out Tomato Town." Got that shit right. Whippy's on the board. What you gonna do? You know what's funny, actually? The way that you whipped out the, speaking of Whippies, the way you whipped out the mod there for a second and just use it for like a moment. It's funny, I can't remember who it was. God, I was watching a stream the other day.
Mayo does that.
Is that Mayo? Yeah, like that little
Yeah, he
pause.
tickles him.
Yeah, where you can just kind of like get kind of a stagger out of it, but then also get enough time to sort of get the F out of the way. It's a good technique.
That was a massive exploit at one point in development. We balanced it out to the point that it was like fair.
Oh, but it used to pause for way longer, right? He gone.
Lately, I've been messing with the PB.
Look at that Arachnotron. How'd you get up there? I'd love to see her climb the wall that the carcass built. That's amazing. Dude, carcasses are a problem. Gotta get rid of them. Gotta get them off the board. Do it! I knew you were gonna blood punch. Love it.
Yeah, the tickling effect was something that,
The microwave mod, yeah.
yeah. I want to make.
I think we gotta go up and around to get there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I always forget with that one.
Where do we go from here, Josh?
You go.
In
you
terms
go.
of video game
Oh,
design. I don't. Let's have a conversation about that for a
Okay.
second. Not like we're not giving any preview or
Sure,
anything
sure,
like
sure.
that, but just like. I think ultimately you kind of have to let Eternal stand on its own. Like 2016 stands on its own.
Yeah.
And we weren't trying to make that's actually some people wanted us and expected us to make 2016 too. And
Right.
while Eternal is a sequel to 2016, like we didn't want to repeat that game. We think that game stands on its own beautifully.
Yeah.
And this game stands on its own beautifully. So just in terms of design, I think whatever happens with whatever we do, I don't want to make it feel like it's trying to do, oh, well, it's this, but but more. Like,
Right.
I don't think there's
classic,
any
like-
more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's tough to say because, destructible demons, double dash, double jump all the time, crucible, hammer, weapon mods that are actually significant and that play a huge part in having enemies that specifically can be taken down more effectively with different mods. I mean, not to mention the scale and the traversal and everything else with puzzles and all that stuff. It's like, it's hard to push that further if you're just going in a straight line, right? Like from 2016, it's like you guys didn't do exactly like you just said. You didn't just do the Doom 2 version where it's like you added a super shotgun and maybe a couple more enemies. Like, you guys took the game and pushed it as far as that race car could go, like 1,000%. I think that's absolutely undeniable, and everybody agrees on that. So yeah, it's a good question as far as where to take it next, right? Because you can't really double down on this formula because you guys did it already. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe there has to be a new set of rules and a new formula and a new car to drive or something. You know what I mean?
and I like to use broad analogies to kind of set the tone. I think that's a good way to approach things, and it is like if you're a Ferrari in this game, what are you in the next game? I think you should be a monster truck.
Oh,
That's
like
what I'd
that.
like to
We're
do.
talking about-
I'd like to feel the weight, and whether it's whatever it is. I think like Doom guy could be man, I'm fucking killing it on the traversal.
you just like seeing a lot of the places that nobody normally sees that are at the bottom of the buildings. It's good. No, I like, so we're talking about Bigfoot / obviously Gravedigger. We're talking about being a big, heavy, tanky.
Well, and
boy.
it could be Doom guy, and I'm just saying,
Sure,
like, I think,
sure.
yeah, the tone, like, in this, I feel like an F-22 fully kitted,
Yeah.
but I'd love to experiment with feeling like you know, the A-10 Warthog. You know that big honking old jet that Michael Bay loves to use in his movies. That
He
thing
does.
it's got that gun that, hey, if there's anybody in the military in chat, the gun on the front of the Warthog has like the coolest name. I forget what
is
it's
it?
called.
Oh, damn. What, come on, chat, help us. What is it? Gun in the
I think
front
they
of the
call
Warthog.
it the hand of God or the finger of God or something like that.
I'm seeing
but,
it's the GAU equals 8 equals the Avenger. Is that what it is?
I don't know, but it's yeah, just the weight, you know, the weight of a monster truck.
Damn. I like that idea. Yeah, I see Canadian
Yeah,
Comic 42 says, this arena kicks my ass. I love it. Yes, this is a good one, man. This one puts you at the paces for sure. But yeah, so we're thinking monster truck is maybe like the place to go. Because again,
Yes.
like you said, we've already made this sleek, absolutely kitted out, unstoppable force that's, you know, that's mobile and that's not as heavy, right? Like you're fighting heavier things versus you being heavier. So that's an interesting angle.
I
What do you
like
think,
the weight
Chad?
of the hammer. Like, to me, the hammer feels cool because it's one of the first weapons that the Doom guy has that feels heavy. You know, like most of his weapons feel more surgical.
Yeah.
You know, like whether it's the ballista, certainly the shotgun has weight to it. But
Yeah. I see what you mean though. So having more blunt force, more
yeah,
heavy,
yeah, and just weight behind it.
I like it. Chat's loving it. I'm trying to read this. It's going fast. Let's see here. We'll wait on that question for a second. We got to get through this. This arena is. You're doing really, really well, by the way. Your stack is nice, and you're dealing with this and pushing the AI around in a way that is. It's so hard to get greedy, like to not get greedy in this map because there's
Yeah,
just
you
so many
can't.
targets.
That's the whole key. Like, if you hang out for too long,
Yeah.
they almost like tell everybody like he's over here.
They get their friends and then everybody
They
shows
also
up.
the prediction of the AI, they follow you. Like, so one thing that I notice is that if you kind of move in like zigzaggy ways and like, you know, don't keep heading in the same direction, you could throw off the prediction of the AI. Like, because they're just follow. It's like they smell blood. And big shout out to Jake, the programmers, for the way that they handle the prediction and how the AI just kind of track you.
Yeah, it's
But
incredible.
it does mean that, like, you know, moving, you know, in a rhythm that's
Oh my god, I love how you're staying in this. Oh my god, we need ammo. There it is. Oh, no, not yet. It's his turn though. Yeah, you're right. The way that I love how you kill that tyrant and you're like, all right, well, we're done with those. There's no more cyber demons here. JK. How about two more? Oh, Kako on the board as well. It's sketty for everybody tonight. All right. Nice start, nice and easy. Get the Kakos off the board. Oh, blood. I mean, buff totem. Why not? Sure. But you already got it in sight. Using all the traversal. Bing, bang, boom. See, that's that's a punch.
I wish you could meat hook to the.
Oh, that would be sick if every buff totem was like a grapple point. That would be really sick. That would feel good to meat hook grapple right to the buff totem and then smash it. I'm seeing a lot of support in that. Alright. Gotta be careful here. Yes, sir. Oh, I saw you whip out the rocket launcher. I clinched. I clinched my whole body. We're good though. But that extra life is gone, which is fine because I think there's still. Maybe there isn't anymore. I can't remember. Sorry, we won't need them. You're gonna one-shot the Icon of Sin. I can feel it. That's my prediction. That's my Babe Ruth point for the day. Very nice. Resources get. DPS done. Yes, sir. I love dropping a frag off, just leaving it behind, just letting them deal with it.
I do too. It's like my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, you're like, you might be faltered, but I'll get back to you. You do you for a second. You be faltered. I'm gonna get some resources. All right. Yep. Time for some ammo ski. There it is. Yes, sir. I love how Revenants are a single double barrel shotgun at point blank range kill. Because they seem like they can take a lot, but it's only because a lot of the times, you know, you're just picking them off, taking off their cannons and stuff, but it just takes one if you're super up close, which I love that touch.
Here, wait a second.
Getting rid of it? God, the animations are so nasty. You don't get to see it enough, honestly. Every single animation in this game I want to play on loop.
Crucible is for posers.
You heard it here first. Yep, that is a hard flex. Chat is loving the flex.
I think people do it because they know I read the comments, but I like when they're like, you know, I saw in one of my last videos like, no offense, but like, he's really not good at his game.
What?
It's like, okay there, dude.
All right, guy.
You tried playing this being 40 pounds overweight with cholesterol.
Never heard of that. You tried doing it with Big Boomer Energy with another boomer shouting questions at you from chat,
That's
trying to get deep into lore in the middle of combat. That's how we do it here. Welcome. Welcome. Destructible Demon. We have those. Flame cannons. You don't have that. Turret. It gone. Oh, burn. Oh, plus frag. Oh my god. Yes, please. More of that and thank you. Alright, we do need some ammo ski. We got some fodder around here somewhere. There's gotta be.
I know. There's gotta be.
Maybe go down a bit. Just take a little tour of America, Mall of America. Well, so it is. Use the tools we got. Oh, plus the burn. Yes, please. Dude, those dodges, you're keeping just the perfect distance away. Yes. I hate to tell you, but you're directly in the middle of the fun zone right now, and I am loving it.
I am, dude.
Dude,
I have a
you're running
condo in the fun zone. I have a timeshare in the fun zone. All right, so this fight is not meant to be fought. This fight is meant to be BFG'd. But guess what we do on the Gen X show? We fight everything.
That's right. We fight everything that wants to give us free BFG ammo with just more switching, more chainsawing.
Oh god.
More kiting, more giving. It's okay.
God. I don't know if I could do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
You're definitely supposed to kill that with a BFG.
Nah. You got this.
So this is gonna be just chat.
Before my belief was here, my belief is like up here right now. It's off the camera. It's off the screen.
You're really not supposed to do this.
Nah,
you know,
got it.
like I promise you, I remember specifically saying, I want you to open this with a fight that no man in their or woman in their right mind would, you know, we give you a BFG right there. We're trying to say to you like, hey,
it's a good idea.
You should really use this.
Sure.
Come on, fodder.
But will you listen? Nah.
No.
Nah. Boop. Love it. I love the way that you use. It seems like you've killed like almost every single cyber Mankey with the ice bomb, and I love it because, man, the way they can deny space up close and throw that Noxus hazard down, like they are such a pest. And you want to blood punch them because you want to knock off that armor, but it's such a risky thing to do when they just do so much AOE if you get close. So I love the way that you're ice bombing the hell out of them. All right, we got some company up here. There it is. Ooh! What? It wasn't enough for that. That Mankey was tanky. I'm gonna be honest. That guy might have had a buff. Was he buffed? Chat, was he buffed? Was there something buffed about that?
That was so not right.
It's all good. It's good.
I'm not supposed to do this, chat. We're not doing it the right way.
We're doing it right. You're running this.
You're supposed to use the BFG.
Look, I think it's because you had somebody that was Airbnb-ing your fun zone condo, but maybe it's time for them to vacate the premise. You take back over, you know, wash the sheets, do the dishes, get back in there, get right in the middle of the fun zone again. I think it's time.
Oh.
This is the good sweatiness place we want to be. Do you have blood
I'm gonna
punch?
die.
You don't. That's okay.
I knew I was gonna die.
We need to build a little blood punch. Put that in the bank.
All right. Let's get serious.
Let's get serious.
All right.
Are you okay?
No BFGs.
Buster Wolf. Let's go. We got this. What would Terry Bogard do? All right, here we go. Get him out of the sky. He didn't belong there. Man, we got to get that blood punch back. We got to start getting some GKs in there. We got to build that meter. That was, dude, that Pinky and that Hell Knight were like, you go left, I go right. That was coordinated. I got to give it to him. They
I gotta eliminate targets.
Yeah.
I'm coming in here weak on ammo, so we gotta strategize. We gotta strategize.
I think we gotta use fodder a little bit.
Ah!
Damn. All right, we don't have the blood punch for that Pinky just yet, but we gonna get it. Here we go.
All right, that's good.
That's one. So we got a blood punch if we need it. Oh yeah. There's a Pinky behind you. Oh, I like using it there. Yeah. Why not? And get out. Very nice. Very nice. All right, there is a Cyber Mankey that wants to deny all the space in the world, but the jump pad using that verticality, staying off the ground. Ooh, shot him to death.
I wanted a friggin'.
I know you did. GK out of that.
I want. Ah! It's wasted my time getting ammo.
It's okay. It's okay. It's good. It's never a waste of time. It's an investment. Put it in the bank. Making a deposit at the ammo bank.
I've never actually fought this.
That's not true. That's not true.
No, I did. I always. This one,
BFG.
I always choose the BFG.
Not this time. We're not doing it. We are not doing it. Look, you can BFG the Icon of Sin all day. We're beating this arena just like it is. We're doing this. We're going to put... What about all those people that are like, Gen Xers don't have any reflexers? What are you playing with, an inverted controller? Right. Are you a bum? We can't take that. We can't take that.
That's right.
We gotta crush it right here. This is it. Oh yeah, he's blinking. He's ready. Oh yes, yes please. Resources, dump right here. Oh, nice shield. Dude, just negated that Arachnotron. You're about to make him Arachnagon too, but dude, those Pinkies are scaring me. I gotta be honest. I keep hearing them. I'm like,
yeah. They're on me.
Yeah, they got the scent.
And we really need some glory kill action.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh. Ooh, that is shveddy. That is very shveddy. Okay. We got almost one in the bank. We need to do some pepper. Maybe some, like, just heavy cannon or a little bit of plasma on some fodder. Like this one. Oh, headshot him. GG's. P beat him. Never stood a chance. All right, here we go. Yeah. Full dump. Here we go. All right. Oh, dude, the Pinkies are #1 right now on the. If there's a tier list,
yeah. I think you got to take out the Pinkies first.
Pinkies are at the top of the tier list right now. If this is a fighting game, Pinkies are unblockable.
It's cool because I
like dream frames or something. Because you what? What were you saying?
All right.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Gotta go. Oh yes. Oh my god, dude, that is like Custard's Last Stand right there. You put a lot of bullets in that. I like that.
I dumped it out.
They stacked up though. That was good. That was really good. All right, Hell Knight's coming in for his druthers. Oh god, I hear the Pinky. They're the ones I fear the most right now because on the tier list, remember they're right at the top right now. Yeah, Pinkies are doing the tech for sure. I feel like it's also because the fodder is just like fewer and far between in a really evil way right now, which is good because it makes it so much sweatier where the resources are a lot harder to come by. Nice. Don't forget those barrels too because those barrels give us a little bit of ammo. Nice.
What the fuck?
You have a pip of when you need it. Yeah, here we go. And you have a burn ready too for whenever. Oh, love that drop off of that frag. Yes, please, more of that. Pain Elemental, never heard of him. Ooh, God, gotta go. Got to go. See you later. All right. A little bit of HP is all anyone ever needed. Nice. All right, yeah, Hell Knight. See you later. Dude, the frag grenades drop offs are just crucial right now. I'm loving it. It's clutch. Dude, those lost souls are freaking me out. We gotta get rid of them too. Going in on that Mancubus. Oh my god. You escaped it. Very nicely done. Alright. Those lost souls are like starting a coven or something. There's too many of them. They're freaking me out. Alright. We got some space. Feeling good. Maybe a chainsaw time. Do we have a pip? I think we do. Nice, nice, nice. And next up would be some armor. Just whenever it feels right to burn. Ooh, very nice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Double Pain Elemental. Yeah, we got to take one of them out. Be careful of that Cyber Mankey. Oh, yes. 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 Finish him. Get the pip. Why not? Nicely done. A little bit of armor. Oh, no. There was something behind you there. Oh, that was a good run. That was, we're learning.
Gotta start taking dudes out. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah. Because it was you had him to like 75%, like the Cyber Mankey and
yeah,
like the Pain Elemental.
I wasn't. I gotta lay down the DPS.
Yeah,
you can't be dancing around the whole time.
It's just those finishing shots. We got this. Just going right into the Dread Knight. Ooh! Damn, you're having that fight up close and personal. It's like no holds barred Hulk Hogan versus Zeus. Just mano-y-mano. A lot of testosterone being thrown around here right now. Ooh, no ammo. You gotta get it.
Ah!
And we don't have a blood punch, so we gotta get that chainsaw in some fodder. ASAPers. Maybe chain gun intel? I don't know. What are we thinking? We're looking for that meat hook. That's what we're looking for. I can feel it. Okay, we got a little. We got a little. A little to work with here. All right, that slightly healthy, slightly not healthy Rakatron is gone now. That's good. Oh, I like the space. I like the distance. Who's next? Mankey? You taking him full out? God in heaven. Yes. And we're out. Okay, good, good. Got some armor. This is like, it's like as a chef right now, you're just like throwing a lot of pepper down, which I like. You're like, you're making investments. Ooh, who's still up? Who's still up? The Dread Knight is. Oh God, the Dread Knight's double.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
It was so stupid.
It's all right. We're just getting too comfortable in our when some people
This
are first.
encounter is not meant to be fought.
Sorry, we're doing it exactly the way that we said we would. This is Gen X Big Energy stream. Welcome to no BFGs all the time forever.
I should have.
All right, all right, all right. Arachnagon, one more. Love it. Yes. All right, he's ready. He's ready. Give it a little bit more pepper in the sauce. There's no blood punch in the can. All right, we're out. We're out. We're okay. Don't forget with those barrels too. You can hit them. They won't hurt you, and they'll give you a little bit of ammo ski at this point. I think we had the fully upgraded Praetor suit for that now. I think we spent those coins. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we gotta get out of that. Who needs to go? The Mancubus? Is it his turn? Too hot, too much flame. That's a BBQ Slayer. That's a new skin.
Okay.
We got this.
I need ammo.
That's it. But the fodder is like so spread out in this in such a devious way.
Yeah. Because again, it's not really
meant to be fought this way.
No.
It's okay. Look, as the director of this game, I think playing it not exactly how it's designed is your right. And by God, we are flexing that right now. And I love it. I think we're all here for that. Yeah, they're saying you need to use the BFG, otherwise you get swarmed. It's fine. Use the Fun Maker. No, that still qualifies as BFG Big Energy. We're doing this raw. Ooh, nicely done. Can't believe we got out of that. Okay. There is one fodder behind you if you need a chainsaw back down there on the other side of that staircase. He's ready for it. Is he going to jump up? Sure is. There it is. You also got to burn whenever you want. There it is. Nice. This is feeling real good. Get that GK on him. You got a Mancubus behind you down below. Yeah. You gotta watch your back with the Mankey. I'm afraid. Oh God, get out. Oh no. There was that fog in there too.
Stupid standing there in the middle of everything.
It's all good. You got it.
Dumb. Of course I was gonna die.
All right, we got this. All right, this is it. Ooh, bold move right in front of him. Oh, freeze! Stop right there, sir. Oh, get rid of him. Oh God, he's still there. Shit, I don't know if you're gonna make it out of this. Oh my God. That was the sweatiest start yet. I like what you're doing. It is brazen, to say the least. Oh. Dude, those Aracatrons were coordinated. They had to plan, like, you go that way, I'm gonna go this way. We'll both be up there sitting there waiting. This is good.
All right,
I'm seeing don't let the blood dry on your sword. So.
Oh, the blood is not dry. It's just too much of it.
Too much blood. Can't see sword. Need help. Send help. SOS. All right. This is good. And by the way, it's just, I know we're in the perfect spot. We're in a good place because I'm realizing now that I'm smiling so much, my face hurts. So we're doing good. We're doing real good. This is such a good arena, dude. We can do this all night. I'm fine with it. I don't even mind. All right, Cyber Mankey. Ooh, you risky boy. All right.
I should have froze him.
He needed to be frozen. That is the way.
I don't know. I've never done this. I don't even know if it's possible.
All right. It is possible. You can do it, I believe. And the soundtrack is kicking it right now. It's exactly meeting the mood. Double Arachnotrons. Gotta go. Got it. Yes to the frags plus that. They gone. All right. Here we go. It's almost... No, you actually got a decent amount of this. Maybe we could use a little bit of Ballista, but you got a ton of Super Shotgun right now. Everybody's ready for the Flame too. Oh, we need HP though. Oh. Double gas. Feeling nice. 1 HP. You better... Yo! I thought you were going to get that GK in there. That was so close with that Gen. Damn.
All right, you know what we're not using?
What is it?
We got to use the meat hook more. We got to get aerial.
We got to get under the sea. That was my Disney joke for the day. Can't believe that came out. I didn't even watch this. I don't even have Disney Plus. That's not true. Somebody's always got a friend that has Disney Plus, and we don't have to say any more about that. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Double Arachnotrons already gone. All right, we're staying on the ground. Wow, I like this move though. Dude, you're taking care of some biz. All right, get out of there. Meat hook, get out of there. Okay, dashing will work too. Oh yeah. Dude, you're doing work in this hallway right now. This hallway belongs to you. What are they doing in here? This is your meat locker, not theirs. No chainsaw? Why not? Just leave them. Get back for later. 2 fodder on the right there if we need them. Yep. Get close. Super shotgun. Ooh, watch out for that pinky. Do we have a blood punch? We do. We have 2, by the way. So let's not use it on fodder, but for sure that pinky wants one. Nice. Yep. Good night, sweet prince. All right. This is nice. This is the spreadsheet. All right. Those gargoyles are freaking Randy Newman's over there throwing like Nolan Ryan freaking heaters. Doing a lot of... Is that the Dodgers and then the Texas Rangers? I don't even know how I know. All my baseball references died with early 90s sports games. All right, here we go. We got this.
Ah!
You're looking good. You're looking good. Ooh! Okay. The condo again belongs to you. You're the sole resident in the fun zone because that gargoyle shot gave all of us life. At the peak at the apex when they were about to shoot that down, that PV shot was so precise. It's like a shot heard around the world. Oh, plus we're doing this. This is it. Marauder, never heard of him. Not interested. We got this. We don't have... Okay, we now have flame back up too, so if we want to get that in on some fodder, why not? Yeah, that Revy needs to go. Ooh, take out the points. Get the GK. All right, all right. Yep. Sit down, because you're stunned. Beautiful. Yep. Okay, we got a dog doge behind you. Oh, nicely. There it is. Dude, you took care of that. You took care of that Marauder. There was care put into that. Oh,
What
no.
the fuck?
The arch
Ryan, stop!
Gotta go. Get that, get that. All right. We're going to need...
That was the ground furrows that fly through the air, chat. Call it. Burn
Call
it down.
it.
Why is it happening? Outrage. We need the outrage. Outrage about that, chat. Why are we not outraging about that? That is legit so annoying.
All right, here it is. Oh, that was an arch shot, bro. That was like volley, ollie, ollie. Oh, no. Please, God. Yes, yes, get in. Meat hook. Finish. Go. Don't. Yes. 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 Oh, my God. Well played. Game over. We did it. Shut this
That was
thing
not
down.
supposed to be played that way, chat. You're supposed to shoot the... Oh, my God. You're supposed to shoot the BFG.
We get killed by a gargoyle now. That'd be so fitting. Dude, I'm still... All I can think about is when that gargoyle got up right to that point and you just turned around and like 180 PB'd. Inverted controller, vanilla Xbox One controller.
I've never done that before.
That was
always...
beautiful.
I've definitely fought all the fights without BFG shooting, but
Yeah.
like, I've never...
Fought that arena right there.
No, I've never fought that. So, chat, should we... Do we have any more arenas? That was the last one, right?
That was the last big one, yeah.
Okay. Celebratory.
Eat that, Orion Inc. Eat it.
I always mess this up.
Let's see here.
Where am I supposed to go?
Wait, I'm sorry, I lost the thread. Turn around? Where are we looking? Let's look outside. Yeah, we go outside that way. No. Leave it up. Yep. Yes, sir. That's it. Nice work, nice work. Yeah, we got this. Jessica from HR.
Gods will walk amongst us once again.
So, in this one, she says progressively weirder and weirder shit. So if you listen, if you hang out, you'll see that by now she's kind of gone insane. What is this, chat? It's not even textured. Seriously. Burn it down.
Oh my God, how could this happen?
Oh, she doesn't say 2 here.
Yeah, I think it's just 1 on that one.
Is there an extra life somewhere that I'm missing?
Yeah, there's one right there that we
I
didn't
think
get.
I left it behind me, though.
Yeah, I don't know if we can backtrack to that. Who
I
needs
mean, I
it?
can.
Who needs it is what I want to ask you. Who needs it?
That's what I'm saying.
With the way you're playing right now? Nah.
That's
We're
it.
good. We good. So, is that saying this right? Yeah, okay. It's Base Slayer. Sorry, there's just so many S's in there. Base Slayer 3R 2099 wants to know, was the Icon of Sin always meant as Eternal's final boss? It's badass either way. I'm just glad his head's out of the giant wall. So the question is was the Icon of Sin always like in the plans, the final boss of Eternal? Yeah?
Absolutely.
Nice. And I think we're all glad that the Icon of Sin is now more than just a head on a wall. He got a upgrade for sure. That's a good question. What is this? Who is this?
All right.
How do I say this name? Jesus. TRFUR Carney 18. All right, I said that part. Lore question. Is the Earth Doom guy saves in Doom Eternal different than the Earth that he saved in the classic Doom games? Same Earth, different Earth?
Yeah, let me think about that. I believe so. Yeah, I mean, like, because of the way that we structured the story at the end of Doom 64, he chooses to stay in hell. So,
Right.
I would think so. Yeah.
I mean, Earth just needs a lot of saving, y'all. Period. We get it.
Are we messing with this? We don't really mess with this too
Multiverse
much.
confirmed. Yeah, what else are you... Yeah, we do have some points, though.
I got the heat blast.
Yeah, you do.
I don't really use the heat blast.
Too busy ghost busting.
Yes, we could go for
OG Doomslayer X says, Hugo, what do you think? What do you think about parents of the Gen Xers still playing Doom?
I think it's cool. My parents don't play Doom.
Yeah, mine don't either.
Man, one time I watched my dad play Contra in the
Oh,
80s.
how was
It
that?
It
Tough.
was a nightmare.
Yeah.
I was like, Dad, you gotta stop.
You know what's funny though? Did your parents have any games that they got into? Because I remember when we had an Atari 2600. My dad was a Frogger guy, and my mom was a Pac-Man lady. Period.
No.
Those are the games that they played. The only games they played. That was it.
No, they really didn't.
They were just like, I'm trying to make money and put food on the table. I'm not
Yes.
trying to see how this frog can cross the road. That's fair. That's fair.
No, I remember watching my dad play and just being like, I can't believe how bad you are at this. Which that's how we're gonna be one day,
Yeah,
you know. We're
can't
gonna
wait.
be picking up like the neural device and hooking into it, and or having like a seizure.
You're like, So we're gonna be like, I know kung fu, and then you just fall apart to pieces afterwards because
right.
you try to do a single cool kung fu move, and that's that.
Totally. My son is better than me at video games. He's 10.
Damn.
Yeah, we beat Destiny together. I manned the controls and he pulled the trigger. He's been playing games
I love it.
and his whole life, and I don't really regulate how much games he plays because I play games all the time, so it's like impossible for me to turn around and say to him,
Yeah.
"You can
do as
only
I say,
play
not
for..."
as I do.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't have a case at all. So he
Nice. Sneaky eeky. Love it. Alright, what's the strat here? What are we doing? Ballista super shotgun. Love it. Damage is real. Being done. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we're back. For a second there I thought I lost your internet. You had paused for a second, but we're all good. We're all good. Man, I thought the Icon of Sin was so strong and so powerful and had been on Earth for so long that you just shut the stream down. I was like, please, Mr. Icon, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dude, knocking that armor off. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That DFG shot just ate everything. Yeah, it was too powerful for the stream. I love how this... dude, you are just lighting them up right now. I love it. Nice use of the teleporter to GTFO. Ooh, eat it. Ate it.
I missed.
You did. Dang it. He moves too much. We gotta fix him. Oh god,
Guys,
the ground pound is real.
We're gonna delete the icon in an update.
He did one thing we didn't like during the stream. He's gone. Forget about him. He's out. Dude, you are standing dangerously close to him right now. Like, I think his navel, his belly button just poked out and flicked you. You gotta get gone. If that ground pound comes down, it's gonna be G's. Nice, nice. Good poke damage. And a little verticality, get rid of all these AI. Yes, dude, I love how close you are to him right now. You're playing it wild. It looks amazing scale-wise. Dude, he's getting stripped down. Alright, he's very low and almost on his... Almost got that first health bar down. So you're about to kick into the next phase. Nice work, nice work. Dude, still getting the GKs in, still playing it. Oh yeah, why not? Love it. Oh, one more. Oh god, one more. Two more. There we go. Alright, one more piece of armor. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Yes, 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 why not? Have the fight. Yeah, we gotta get that soul sphere. Oh my god, I thought you were gonna miss it, but you totally nailed it. And some blood punch. Alright, looking good. Dude, phase 1, absolute GG's there, my friend. Well played. Nicely done. Oh, armor? Free? Crucible ammo? Do you have it? Yeah, you're already full. You're full.
I'm good.
Alright, first time every time. Easy clap on phase 1. Now phase 2 begins. Let's see what spawns you get, because that is going to determine how shveddy it becomes. The little BB in there cracks me up. You're just like, beep. Alright, ammo ski is what we need. We got blood punches for days, and we got crucible for days. Who's it gonna be? You might need a blood punch. Yep. Dude, where's the fodder at though?
That's what I'm saying.
We need some ammo ski. We need it stat. We can't be playing with this Arachnotron all day long. And he got. Whoa, that is a tanky Arachnotron. Alright. Alright. Oh, God in heaven, you got the Archvile version. Yowzers, folks. It's going to be a sweaty one for sure. Alright, what do we... God, yeah, Cyber Mankey's in that. You got fodder to the left, down there to the right. Yeah, to the right. There's one up there. He was upstairs. He came over. Oh God, it's rain and fire. Hallelujah.
Where?
Right there. There we go. Alright.
God,
We
I am
need all the armor and the H. I mean, you could get this. Did you already get the Soul Sphere? You didn't get it yet, so that's still up there when we need it. But we need to start putting some DiMaggio in him, man. For sure. There we go. I'd say leave the Soul Spheres for now. We're going to need it later. Oh, God. Oh, the Mankey. Oh, the AoE.
What?
It's alright. You got this. That was just a warm-up. And honestly, if you don't get the Archvile version this time,
Yes.
it's going to be better. Period. Zaraki? No. Zakari Ghost 16 has the question, is Devoth Lucifer, and is there a true god we haven't seen since Vega isn't the father? That's 2 questions.
Yes. I believe so. That's super spoilery,
Yeah.
but since we're doing the stream,
Yep.
yes.
There you have it. Zaraki Ghost 16 is probably writing a novel right now, fan fiction, and I can't wait to read it because I'm into it. Ooh. Yep. Stick and move. We need some ammo. Where is the fodder at, though? Wait, there's one down there below you. On the layer just under this one. To the left. Where'd he go? There we go. Ironcladum says this is the best boss in my opinion. I 100,000% agree. I love this boss. Think about the icon all the time. He is in my heart. He is in my house. I love how this is the mini series, like just for scale. Tyrant and/or Cyber Demon, icon of sin. It's real. The scale is real. Bring this icon to your life. Get them on the gear store. Geared.bethesda.net and collect them all. If they're still available, you need to get them. Yeah, I've seen that these boys, these cacos, are selling for like $200 on eBay or something. So hopefully they do another pass. I'm not sure if they're going to or not, but get them while you can get them and collect them all, because just like Pokemans, they're only going to be here for so long, and they're important, and you need to get them because they're just so well made. They're super heavy and they're super nice. The quality. I'm talking about quality. Oh God, man, keep this up close. Please get some Spacicus. Alright, you got this. Fodder there too. There it is. Nicely done. We can crucible him. Yes. Oh no! You had the exact idea at the exact time that was right. Sentinel armor option?
Oh yeah, we'll totally do that.
Nice.
We'll totally do it. What's the strat? I totally forgot. It's like you gotta...
On him? I mean, honestly, I don't shoot anybody that isn't him or fodder just for ammo. I just stick and move. I don't even deal with anybody that isn't the two of them. So every other AI in the map, I just ignore. Same with like Gladiator Fight. I'm just... If you're not the target, then you're in the way, and I'm not going to mess with you. Unless you can give me ammo, and then I'll get that. Man, you are fighting him at point blank, and I'm loving it. You're a maniac. You got to get out of there. All right, you got to use. Wow, I can't believe you survived that. Nicely done. You got to get some fodder and get that chainsaw in there. Where are they at though? That'll work. All right, so maybe some lock on. Why not? Yeah, that's doing damage. That's doing it. Almost halfway. I like how the boss tip comes up there. By the way, destroy body parts. It's like, yeah, I'm trying. Oh no.
What the hell was that?
I think that he got blocked because of that Geo there, and it wasn't like a direct hit, it was like under him. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Now let's focus back on the icon again, and I think we got this in the BAG for shizzle. Nice work, nice work. Yep. God, the sound of that attack is terrifying. Oh god, the Caco's trying to bite. We gotta get going. Yep. Ooh, I like how you still put the work in there. I really thought you were gonna go Crucible, but I like how you go back to getting that. Ooh,
Oh,
god.
Jesus.
That was like wrong place, wrong time. It's okay. Still alive. What are we thinking here? Fodder? Mother and fodder? Oh, good. Oh my god. Perfectly landed there. Well played. Alright, time to get the damage out, but dude, we need that HP. Yeah, and BFG, why not? You doing it? Yeah, hit him low. Oh god, he's moving. Oh no! Damn him!
He's oddly elusive.
He
That's
is.
the part about him that cracks me up. You're like, he's the size of a building, but every time he moves, you're always just like, God damn it!
You're like, but my BFG shot, please just move after it, not before or during.
God, he just
We need
wrecked
that
me.
fodder. We have, we do have 2 blood punch though for that pinky. Yep. Oh no, he evasive maneuvers. Oh god, it's getting sweaty. Nicely done. Okay, we're looking pretty good. You might want to just chainsaw that boy. Swing for the fences. Love to see it. Nice. All right, we're looking really, really nice. Let's get back to what is arms now. Maybe I think his arms and his face. What else does he have left? Yeah. Oh god. Get in the cover. Yes, sir. And picking up instant refill of blood punch, because why not? Because everybody loves a blood punch. Nice, nice, nice. Yep, yep, yep. You might even want to go turret if we're not using it for shield. Just get like max DPS out. Oh my god, that looks so that looked epic with that attack right behind him. Oh yes, please. Plus, does he get one? Oh, you're waiting for him to thaw. That's ultimate respect. Love that.
I wanted to be courteous.
No, it was nice. It was very considerate of you. All right, arm flesh out. You still got the forearm there. There's a boss tip. It says destroy all 8 parts to kill the icon of sin. All right, it's a novel idea. He's about to make the big jump. I love the way that those fodder load up. Oh god, he's hitting you direct with that.
Oh my god, that was so
no.
stupid.
You hate to see it. Alright, Crucible is out. We're out for blood now. Unless it's, oh god, the mid-air. Let's see more of that, please. That looked amazing. Except if it's fodder, then we need to get that chainsaw. He gets the chainsaw. Yeah. Alright. We need to get back to the icon now. Yep. Beautiful. Nice slow shot. Another nice slow shot. Oh god, we're getting hit with too much. Gotta go. What's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh god, stay safe. Ooh, get out of there!
What the hell, man?
Find it,
That's
find it,
my
find it,
safe
find it.
spot.
I told you never to attack me in that spot. We had a deal. Alright. Yep. He shook it off because he had the gargoyle in front of him. Alright. You got some ammo here. Oh, yeah. Anywhere. That place right there. Oh my god, knock that arm clean off. Beautiful. God, there's chunks everywhere. You gotta go. Not that we're in Gibland now. Can't even see. Alright, fodder wants to be, yep, burned in chainsaw. This is it. Oh god, stay safe. He's hitting us in our safe spot. That right arm? Yeah. Ruh-roh. Ooh.
Oh god.
Oh god, the Cacos. I don't like the Caco loose up there. He's freaking me out. Nice, nice, nice. Perfect blood punch. Got the space. Oh, nice dodge. Dodge Caravan, dodge Travis. Alright. Ooh.
That's it, right?
Shot. No, no, no. He's still got, I mean, his head, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he's still got chest to kiss. What else? That right chest piece is still getting hits.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
God.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh.
We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Restack. There's a gargoyle up there if we need to. See him? No! Beautiful, beautiful. Blood punch? No!
What? Punch the thing!
That pinky! Dude, pinkies are top tier. We have changed the meta. Pinkies are top tier.
I punched. I didn't have blood. Did I not have blood punch?
I thought that you did, but I wasn't. I didn't see it at the last second. Oh, it's okay. Just getting practice in.
We're nerfing this fight. We're nerfing it all. Nerf the whole game.
Right into the ground. Look at all that flesh. It needs to get gone. Dude, that shield was clutch right there. It was blocking all the right shots. Ooh. Splitting headache. And, dude, that Caco was starving. Got a lot of good meat shots in. Got to get that HP. Alright, Harry Potter, we're back in biz. We're low on ammo, though, so we need to find some fodder. Oh, no. Dude, that was some tracking on the icon there.
Oh, that was such bullshit with the freaking pinky, man. I was so close.
That pinky was, he was taking a vengeance for all of his fallen brethren in the previous arena. He's like, no more, not another pinky will fall to the blood punch of this Slayer.
Seriously, that was just
That
absurd.
was personal. That's what it was. All right, we got the ammo now. Let's get that. Ooh, oh wow, that actually
What the
helped
hell
us that
is
time.
behind me?
That Hell Knight. A literal piece of hell as a knight. Ooh, God, that is a tanky Hell Knight too. All right, here we go. Taking pieces, taking parts, taking names. Leaving nothing but destruction in our midst. But ammo is going to be an issue. Not anymore, JK. Nicely done. I don't know why, but it's really satisfying to just hear those hit, the chain gun. But I don't know if you want to, do you want to go turret, or do you like having the shield for that?
Having the shield just in case.
Yeah, just in case you get the full frontal of like a Cacodemon and a Pinky charging. Okay, okay. Watch out for that the falling skies. Oh God, we're safe. Oh God, yep. Oh, total avoidance. Perfectly done. Nice. Got just under that overhang in just the right amount of time. All right. We got half of his health already gone. You're doing gangbusters right now. Look at all this fodder. It's like they want a frag grenade dropped off and to be burned or something. Something crazy.
Oh, get up here!
It was like a pinata that was just out of reach. It's like you had the blinders on.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it was. It was like my son at his birthday party.
Somebody just pulls the string. All right. Yeah, you gotta get safe. Gotta get safe. You know what he needs. There we go. Not this time. Fool me once. All right. Here we go. I don't think we need that soul sphere yet, but you know what? Whenever we feel like it's the right. Okay. Resources managed. I love it. Cacodemons are just getting the crucible. Alright. He's doing the death from above. Love the use of the verticality here. Yeah, that arm. The shoulder and the forearm. I think they're next. Oh God, that pinky almost tried to do it again. Dude, there's like a lineage of pinkies that are just, oh, dude, the gargoyle. The gargoyle was in there. He's rising in the tears. You heard it here first. The gargoyle's getting deleted. Sorry, not sorry.
That's right.
This is question? Let's see. That guy Steve has a question. He says, I remember Hugo saying in Toyota stream that you couldn't add a grenade or an ice bomb icon to the race car HUD because of technical issues. Are there plans to add it as an option in the future, even in the far future, to add the grenade and or ice bomb to the race car HUD?
I don't know. I obviously we want it.
Yeah.
It really just comes down to time and prioritization of tasks. You know, would you rather a master level?
Or that HUD?
Yeah.
I'd take a master level. But that's just me. What do you got, chat?
What the hell was that?
I didn't even see. I just heard the pain sound. That might have been some side.
Demons coming in.
Them dang demons. Demons! Alright. Oh yeah, BFG just hit. We're looking good there. Yep. Not bad, actually. Not bad damage there at all. We're looking good. Alright, almost at the halfway point. Yes. 100% yes. Oh yes. Dude, nice tracking on that whole set. Less than half HP on him. Only one body part destroyed, but a lot of them damaged. Real damage. Yeah, let's work on this right side too. Very nice. Yeah, it might be that time. God, pain elementals in this are just such a nuisance. Oh yeah. Oh, dead center hit. Very nice. How are we looking? We're looking good. Nice arm shot. Ooh, forearm deleted. Oh god, get gone. That's a big meaty arm. It's got a bone to pick. Oh god, get gone. Yep. Okay, he's doing the beam too, so let's, yeah. Nice. All right, we're feeling fresh, we're feeling good. We're making really nice rounds. Nice routing. Oh, plus the soul sphere? We'll wait for it, we'll get it later. Yes, thank you so much. Very nicely done, taking that out with the crucible. Oh my god, everybody gets some. Look under your chair, there's a crucible. Nice. All right, HP is nice and juicy low right now, so it's time to strike. God, yes. That's a lot. Health from above, plus the hands. He's doing his jazz hands. And out. We got the crucible ready if we need. See you later. Definitely see you later. Nice. I think it's time for some fodder when you see some fodder. Dude, I love that you got him. You juiced him up for the GK there. Nicely played. Oh yeah, resources looking pretty nice. BFG shot. Oh yeah. Alright, this is it. That BFG missed. It's okay. Not a lot of meat left. How many pieces do we have? Oh my god, I think that's that. I think that is actually, wait for it. Ooh, stay safe.
Very upset.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought, God, with that
I think I might have died right there.
think you
That's like right at the end.
Holy shit. Oh man. Well,
You know what's funny? Like, just so people know, like, every time there's a release, there's drama. That fight's epic and crazy and all that stuff. There's some people who didn't like that fight. Like, I remember at launch, you know, a lot of, you know, not a lot, but a good amount of people saying, like, oh, it's this, it's that. It's just like, it's hard to win with boss fights.
Yeah. Because it's either too hard or it's too easy.
That's it.
Or it's too
Yeah.
long or it's too short.
I mean, the
It's like-
drama of the Dark Lord, the back and forth of the Dark Lord, and how he can earn back his health. I mean, that either adds drama for people and they enjoy it, or they think it's frustrating. You know, like
Right.
it's boss fights generally bring people to the brink. They age over time. Like I think they either age well or they age poorly over time. That's usually the case. Look at our boy.
I gotta say, I've seen so much Barbarian Slayer, which I live for, and it's been amazing in the Ancient Gods Part 2, but just going back to that vanilla Praetor suit from
Oh, yeah.
Eternal, goddamn, like, the design is so good.
1,400 people watching this. That's crazy.
How y'all doing?
Oh, you know what? I'd also like to know. I'd like to know how we're doing
On YouTube?
on the forums. We got 1,400 people, and that puts us at where are we at
Where are we at,
on the
though?
list? I don't know.
Oh, you mean on the... You just got...
Yeah, we're not bad.
achievement
We're not
ones.
bad. We're up there a little bit.
Look at all
pretty
these
cool.
employees.
What's at the end? We have to watch. Big shout out to Steve Ash. Steve Ash passed away at the end of the project, and Steve Ash did the hands. He was a programmer in charge of the hands for the player, so a massive impact on the project, and he will be missed, never replaced, always missed, always remembered. Here's the id team. I don't get to name all of them by name because I forget, because I'm getting old and I had too much fun in art school. So it's a little difficult to retain, but like a very close group. We're a small team by, I wouldn't say small, but by AAA standards, you know, like we again, we always say we don't want an army of devs. We want a group of Navy SEALs. And this is SEAL Team 6, as you see. QA down there at the bottom. Those are the programmers, gameplay programmers right there. Gino, Mark, Evan. You know, it's just a lot of really great people. I couldn't say enough. That's our security guard who protects us. QA. QA is not an easy job. Big shout out to QA. These guys work very hard to make sure that the game functions, you know, correctly. Adam Badeau. So many people. He works upstairs on Quake.
Adam and John, yeah.
Yeah.
Shoutouts.
The credits list gets long because we also include the people at Bethesda, but actually, Alan Rogers, lead animator, we actually don't have that many people, you know, on the.
But the picture cycle is so cool. Like, I love this idea, and I don't remember
That's
seeing
Alex
it.
Palma. He made the key art. All of our key art is done internally under the direction of Derek Heidi, our lead marketing person. Alex Whitfield has way too many of those vests.
Getting called out there, I like that.
That's right.
No, I love this touch though of like all the pictures you guys took around id, because it's just one of those things that it's like everybody wants a look inside, and it's such a nice reward at the end of the game to kind of like get this peek and
It
everybody.
was. We'll get
It was
nostalgic. It was an incredible dev cycle. I think that we were able to execute on everything we wanted to in the game. Do I think there were improvements to be made? Yes. I mean, the day that you think you made your best work, or that you think you couldn't do any better, is the day you stop doing it. You know, so
Right.
like with 2016 and really every game, the only perfect game that id's ever made was made by people who came before us, our founding fathers, the original Doom games, Quake 1, Quake 2. These games are perfect.
Yeah.
We strive for perfection, but and are engaged in the elusive pursuit of perfection to try to live up to those standards that were left behind for us by the founders of id. But so many of these people are my friends, and we're very close. You know, like we hang out all the time. I mean, listen, take us at face value. Like, you've seen us every week here streaming the game. The stuff that I tell you, you know, there's no PR speak going on. It's just a very often, if you bad games come out of bad dev cycles, and good games come out of good dev cycles. You know, like you have to be able to pull it off for 3 years or 4 years to and come together as a team. Because no one, I really appreciate. Hey, there's Marty. I really appreciate all of the, you know, the attention that I get. I get the opportunity. It's an honor for me to represent the team. But really, again, I'm part of a team. You know, I have a role to play, as does each member of this team that you're seeing here. But without all these people, we just don't have anything. You know, and a talented group of individuals doesn't get it done. You know, it's got to be people who like working well together. We had a lot of kids during the making of this game. You know,
Doom babies.
yeah, a lot of ups and downs. I mean, it's a journey. It's sad to think, you know, how many of these you have in your lifetime. You know, so, and I don't know that. And each one is special. You know, Doom 2016 was so special to work. Doom 2016 was proving that we could do it again, and then Eternal was proving that we could do it better. You know, like and whatever happens next will have its own, you know, theme to it. But we're headed in the right direction, for sure. It's been an amazing journey. I don't want to do anything else but Doom games. It's hard for me to imagine working on anything else. I love making this kind of game. I like playing it. I like talking about it. I like working with people on it. I'm fairly obsessed. As are all the people here.
Yeah.
What else, chat? Go ahead, ask me a question. What do you want to know?
Well, this is kind of a led question around what you were just saying. And hey, Moonfire, I see you, my beautiful baby boy. Catburger100 says, question, is the DLC the end of Doom, or are we just beginning to see more Doom games?
There are more. The beast sleeps. That's it. He's not dead. He just sleeps. And there are more Doom stories to tell, for sure. The Doom universe is big. So, I'll just say that.
Okay. Root Boy wants to know, what's the intern's real name?
Intern. That's it. Like, I don't know what his name is. I like that he's just an intern.
We haven't gotten to his lore yet, right? That's
no.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Absolutely. I have to say, if you come to id, I've worked at a lot of places, and some places that are on the service side, like a Blur or an effects company, they do work for clients, and so they don't make a product. They do service work, which is fantastic. I mean, places like that are made. Robert Duffy, and so the office itself tends to be set up in a way that, you know, you're gonna be having a lot of clients come and visit. So, you know, they have like hangout spots, and there's a certain vibe to that kind of office, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Id, if you come there, it's a workspace. Like, we don't really entertain clients. So it's got a very kind of that's Evans.
Jesus.
That's so good. It's got a kind of vibe to it that is it's definitely about making video games. You know, it's not about entertaining clients. But I really like that about it, honestly. It's a focused workspace, which is cool.
Yeah, it's like that think tank instead of, like you said, like this like place to come in and people schmooze. It's like,
no,
everybody is like hive mind on one thing all the time, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, which fits for id. It's a perfect fit for the name and for the brand and for the legacy, I think. I got another question for you here. This is coming from, oh wow, this user's name is Terrace Navad, so I wonder what their favorite level is. Like, here's the question. Who opened the portal before the second phase of the Icon of Sin fight, and why is the portal green?
I have no idea. I'm gonna assume Samuel.
Okay.
You know, but I don't know.
That checks out. All right, another question here. This is a softball. I'm gonna put it right on the tee and just let you. This is Batnik. The question is, what's your favorite?
I'm
army?
wearing a White Castle shirt, and that was
Oh, nice.
me 20 pounds lighter.
Hey, it's just pandemic pounds. You'll lose them. It's no big deal.
Yes.
It's the ebb and flow of life. Batnik wants to know, Hugo, what's your favorite army in Warhammer 40k?
Probably the Necrons. I like the way they look.
Yeah,
They're very cool.
they are super cool. I think they have a game coming out soon. God, I can't remember what the studio is. They're the same ones that did Vermintide, I think. But I think they have an FPS coming out with their army as the feature and focus. So that should be tight. Let's see.
It's awesome seeing all these people.
Right?
It is.
Especially
It's really...
after this period of time where, the last time you saw it, I mean, you see these people on calls all the time, obviously, but it's different because this is the office setting the whole time that you're used to seeing, but we haven't seen for a year. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is awesome. Takes a lot of work. It's not really work. It's fun.
Oh, this is a good one for you here. This is coming from Laura Moon 99. She says, "Hey Hugo, Doom 2016 and Eternal have inspired me and my team to make our own skill-based power fantasy shooter. So thanks for evolving the shooter genre. Crazy question, but would you be up to give some feedback on our project and keep the awesome content? Love DLC Part 2."
I don't know if I'm legally allowed, because there's probably some contractual thing to that. I'd love to though. I used to teach, and I want to get back to teaching again at the local SMU college. I love teaching. It's I did it for 4 years, and it's very satisfying. So I don't think I can. That's a lame answer, but yeah.
But hey, it's true. We all belong to
But
companies
keep
and our
it up.
ideas. Yeah,
My advice to you, stay focused, have a high level idea of what it is you want to do, and really commit to your vision. But there's Steve Ash again.
There he is.
It's the AI programmers. Are we looping? I think we're looping.
We're in the loop phase now, which is good because I feel like I only can ever watch one of them and not two of them at the same time anyway. Here's a question from Mia the Fox Gaming. Question for Hugo: what AI was the hardest to design, implement, and code?
The Marauder.
Yeah.
For sure. He was the hard. It's crazy what he's doing. I mean, all the AI, when you look at what they do, how they behave. So, I mean, Jake could answer that far better than me, but I would say the one that I noticed that was like a bullet sponge AI is a kind of a piece of cake. I mean, like, it's just pretty standard, but getting the AI to behave like the Marauder and, only respond to certain things and the way he moves, I love how, like, I think it's safe to say, I know PC Gamer went for the clicks with their last article of like, let's drum up the Marauder debate again. It's there's no debate, dude. Like, if you're a fan of Doom, you're a fan of the Marauder. What more do you want us to do? Here's the thing.
Oh my god.
And he's playing with the Doom guy's toys.
Oh my god.
Can you believe that this is just in-game CG? This is not like pre-rendered. This isn't anything. This is just our game.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
I love how he doesn't even look in the right direction. That's like my favorite touch. He's just like, where? What?
Oh, wait, let's listen to the message. I'm sad that we're finishing this chat. We got to play more games.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Should we kind of did this before, just asking in general, but what do y'all think? Should we I'm seeing a lot of DLC. I'm seeing Let's Go. I'm seeing Play Tag 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, well, we got to do that.
Is that what we're going to do?
By the way, to all of the elite levels, wait, let's listen to this.
This is the Resistance Network, in what will hopefully be our final broadcast. To all the people of Earth, to anyone listening, the demonic horde has been defeated. The beast, identified by ARC scientists as the icon of sin, was destroyed earlier today by the Slayer himself. and with it, the majority of the demonic force has dispersed. With the threat decreased, it is important now more than ever that we come together. There is hope. The human race will persevere. Many of the survivors believed the Slayer to be a godlike figure in what was a battle between good and evil of biblical proportions. As humanity struggles to understand what happened to them and why, many look to the Slayer now for answers, but his whereabouts remain unknown.
Just think about that.
That was cool. He's the savior of Earth.
Not too bad. All in a day's
Not
work.
too bad. There is hellish argent energy pulsating through this ship. So that is one problem that Doom guy, just kind of hanging out there. But do I have enough to get all these? Oh, I left one because I didn't pick up one of the keys. It's so
Yeah,
stupid.
remember? We forgot.
That is so
We
dumb.
played them all, though. We beat them all. We did it.
We did beat them all. And then there is the one. Let's do the one secret.
Secret in here? Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
Well,
the.
Oh, yeah. While you're grabbing that, Simplu had a question. He said, hey, Josh and Hugo, quick question. What is the design process when it comes to creating master levels like? Are there any existing levels that would be considered unfit for becoming a master level, like Sentinel Prime, for example?
Yeah, totally. The combat gameplay designers will just go in there and just do a pass. It's an incredible opportunity for us to make content without compromise. I think we're really able to obviously, not worry about pacing or anything. We could just make it
Evil.
evil. I would like, chat. I don't know. Like I do want there to still be pacing. I don't want to sit there and I don't want it to be, hey, we're softening up. I just, again, I do think that it should have moments where we let the player just kind of enjoy themselves.
Yeah. Like right now.
So one of the things that people have said is that some of 2016, looks better because what happens with these assets is that we actually have a character light on them that fills in the shadows, so that way you could see them in the spaces more easily. So in 2016, the bottom part underneath his head would be dark, and so it would look more cinematic. But technology-wise, we went forward, not backwards. There's a level of fidelity here that's not seen. Look at this is a friggin' video game asset. This is bonkers.
Yeah, it's not.
But we did. I think where Eternal will stand on its own, and just we'll put it on the shelf, and it'll always be this game, is that it's really, really, really the entire game is dedicated to gameplay. Like that's it. Like throughout development, it was just like everything has to be geared towards gameplay. Like if fun was the priority, not necessarily even at the expense of some cinematic beauty. Because I think the fact that this has so much fill, does it necessarily look sexy? Like no, not really. But it was just all about target acquisition.
I love when you switch out of that and it's just the toy sitting there. That's amazing. We're looking at this super detailed thing and you're just like 2D chibi, gorgeous version.
It is. It. Why do you keep making me go there? Oh, I have
You
to
have to
go.
start
I got
the row thing.
this asset looks so awesome.
Yeah,
I love shooting them up. I and I think the weak point system is really, this is one of my favorite AI. The weak point system and the destructible demon stuff, which again, that's kind of like Gore 2.0 from 2016, really just shows off the AI so beautiful. Is a living health bar, and I think so much work. It's sad. It's why, chat, I think in a lot of cases, some of the more recent, bugs or imperfections that you guys are calling out. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, after what we saw with Tag 1 and trying to go in and mess with things, it's like, why don't we just leave well enough alone? I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I'm nervous to touch this. You know, like, you know,
Dude,
let
that
it
design
sit
is
on the
so
shelf with
sick.
its it is with its imperfections and all. You know, I like this one a lot. John Lane designed this character. We shot a lot of these dudes.
We did.
It's a good game. It's a fun game.
Here's a
I
question
like
for
it.
you. Cup of coffee or cup of cough 33. Hugo, do you think the Icon of Sin could defeat Godzilla? Because everything is
That's
versus
really tough.
Godzilla right now. Yeah.
I think it'd be a hell of a fight. That's painful. I don't know what I would choose. I should say Icon of Sin, but it's Godzilla, for Christ's sakes.
Hardest question of the night. Answer Godzilla. That's fair.
Yeah, totally.
Those are the real questions.
Why do I feel like I'm zoomed in? Because I am zoomed in.
Because you're zooming.
Very cool. Is that it, Josh? Are we
think,
to the end of our time here?
Yeah, so I think we should end it with this. So first of all, we'll do our goodbyes, and then we'll end with, I had one of two things we were going to do at the end here, because we always like to, just like life, it's important to have those carrots of things to look forward to. So depending on how the answers went with should we play more or not, I had two different versions. There was a version that was going to take that carrot and take that string and just Dread Knight the shit out of it. It was just going to fall on the ground and die, and we were just going to move on with our lives. And then there was a better version that it seems like we're heading towards. But before we do, let's say our goodbyes. So first of all, Hugo Martin, game director of Doom Eternal, and my friend, I just wanted to say thanks for hanging out. This has been so much fun. It's made Thursdays, like when we don't do this on Thursday, I sit around 7:30 and I'm like,
Yeah, like, what am I going to do?
what's going on? So thanks.
No,
man.
absolutely. That's why we got to keep doing it.
Yeah. That's why we probably should keep doing it. It sounds like we should keep doing it.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's play Sekiro.
Let's do it all. Let's do all the FromSoft stuff. Let's do it in a single stream from the original Demon Souls, and then we'll play the PS5 one later. We'll do it all. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's run it.
It'd be good.
So everybody that's been here through this journey, whether you just joined us tonight, which is still a journey because it's been like 3 hours or more, or if you joined us all the way back whenever the hell it is we started this, which who knows. Thank you guys for being on this ride with us and having so much fun and being so sweet in chat and asking great questions and having great energy and giving us the reason for every Thursday to show up and do this, because that's what it's all about, right?
It is.
Yeah.
No, it's been awesome. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining us every week and listening to us nerd out, as Josh said. A huge thank you to Josh for setting this all up and making it all possible. This Friday Night Fights, all of the community stuff, along with Manny and Sean Baptiste and the rest of the team. Just a big shout out to those guys and Josh in particular for making all of this possible. And we love it. We love hanging out with you guys every Thursday and talking about models and toys and things. And we got more stuff to do. I think we should have the show about you guys teaching me how to paint Warhammer figures, which I have so completely abandoned. It is not even funny. I need to get back to it.
We need some inspiration.
No,
Give us some inspiration.
I do need some inspiration. But no, I really do enjoy hanging out with you guys every week. It feels like family, and let's keep it going. Let's play Tag 1 and 2. Let's play Doom 2016. That would be fun.
So you're saying are we gonna get the good ending at the end here? Because we have the choices, right?
Yes.
We have like the branching paths. We're doing the good end, huh?
Well, you pick it, Josh.
All right. Just gonna close my eyes here. I think this is the good one. Let's hope so. Love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you soon. That's a question mark. Are we gonna answer that question mark with the right button being pressed? Until then, later, Hugo. See you, bud.
All right. See you later.